Twitch, playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass asexual polyhedral disorder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a
Okay.
Okay.
Waste time
Yeah.
figuring out
Are
what
we-
Vanya's carrying capacity is.
Yeah, we got a minute. We're early. We're good.
Fine.
All right.
Are we on
Last
the internet?
night when we left off, Shango was back in his comfy position.
Getting half of a tan.
Yep, getting half of a tan.
Oh no! Oh no, we need you. No, no, wake up.
Get up!
Take a
I'm
nice
not
little
a
nap.
holder. Knock it off.
Last night when we left off, you guys had found Terra, and after fighting off a bunch of slods and dealing with some implanted tadpoles in your bodies, or singular body, you decided to take a long rest in her private sanctum in the small area where you figured you would be safe. Throughout the night, several perception checks were taken and failed, so that you did not notice the ambush that was set up by
Hey,
a bunch
Noxus
of
and I.
specters. Strangely enough, it wasn't right when you started resting that they showed up.
So we can never take watch together again. We're too good, Noxus. We gotta spread it out.
So you did not notice the ambush that was set up by a bunch of Nothics who could see through the private sanctum, and notice that you were there because Nothics, and spectators, to which you had a battle with when you came out of the private sanctum. After dealing with them and succeeding, for the most part, almost everybody succeeding on the madness, the water madness, by being close to it and in proximity to it, you started exploring some other rooms. Upon which, upon some of you entering, the doors slamming shut behind you and the room beginning to fill with poison as the builder, the master of the deck, appeared and offered you what you assumed was your only way to get out of this room filling with poison and to draw a card. In both instances, Vanya stepped to the table and decided to pull a card from the deck, um, granting him a permanent enemy from the first draw and a boon from the second draw. After dealing with that, you proceeded onward towards one exit to the caverns you were in that seemed to be a small pond or lake in this dungeon. You decided to skip past that one and go take a short rest in a room that you had already cleared, where Shango ran into the water for the first time, and was struck blind after seeing a terrifying vision. Um, Tara was able to remove this curse from Shango, um, giving him his sight back, though it left him a bit shook. You then proceeded to investigate the next room down, revealing a mausoleum and a few sarcophagi. Um, Not tarrying too long in that room, you proceeded further south, we'll say, into what appeared to be a four-way intersection and the first closed doors that you have seen in quite a while. And that is where we will pick things back up unless anybody wants to remind anything of something that happened last session that I left out.
I actually have a question. Did we
I have
refer?
an answer.
Did we refer to the builder or the dealer as the same person before?
You did you in character refer to them as the same
Yeah.
person?
No.
Mm.
Don't believe so. I think the
Okay.
only people who saw him, who actually saw him in the Underdark, was Ren was in the room one time, and Biero was in the room, and Nox was in the room one time, and Fike was in the room. And I
Yeah.
don't know. I know Ren has been
She, yeah, because
scolding Vanya, but I don't know that she specifically referred to it as
I
Mm.
don't
the
think
entity
she
that
used the builder. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
No, I
used the
don't.
term the dealer yesterday.
Fike's referred to him as the dealer just because he's
Yeah.
dealt with him before and he's dealt out cards. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like in
Yeah,
in,
Ren
in
hasn't referred to it
character
as the builder,
thoughts.
but
Yeah, in character thoughts, I think there's two people. There's the builder and the dealer. And they're two separate.
Yeah.
Maybe. We don't know.
Maybe.
we
You
don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just clarifying that I'm not misremembering.
Yeah, Ren
Nope,
hasn't said
you
that
are
it was
not.
the one that, yeah, it looks like.
Gotcha.
For Ren, it's the same entity that she's
Yeah.
interacted with on several occasions at this point.
Yeah, but she hasn't made that clear, right? Yeah.
No.
Mm.
Or at least she assumes it is.
Mm.
Anyway, so we pick up with Fike and Nox kind of coming into this four-way intersection and seeing closed doors for the first time, with a pillar that goes from floor to ceiling right in the middle of this intersection, a column.
um, I guess Knox isn't there, but I'm gonna call Ren up to us because I have a dumb idea and she could either help.
All right.
Ren,
Yes?
I need your eyes for a moment. You're more astute than I am.
Oh, all right. Gonna check Shango and Tara quickly and then nod to Biero and head past him up that way.
Well, can you help me look for fresh Nothic tracks, please.
Technically speaking, you don't know what those things were. You don't.
Can you help look for those 3 clawed feet for that giant eyeball thing? Because they recently came out of here, and if we know that, then at least that part is clearish.
Oh, all right. She's going to take out Nature's Boon and press to the wisdom.
To the owl.
Yep.
All right. You take out your nature's boon, touch the engraving of the owl on the blade as a spirit form of an owl comes out of the blade and flies into you. And when you open your eyes, they glow a bit until they subside. Are you looking for tracks then?
Yep.
Make a survival check
Okay.
with advantage.
Hooray.
'Cause
Big bucks, no whammies.
14. All right. You do see some tracks that look vaguely similar to those creatures that were running around with the big eye that apparently were able to see Bureau while he was invisible. And they appear to be coming this way and this way.
So she's going to be looking down here and then kind of going around the outside of them and then staring down to the ground, following them that way. Some from that direction towards
As if they
here.
came through this door in that direction, and as if they came through this door in that direction.
Yeah, do the same over here and kind of do the gestures with, actually with Nature's Boon since it's out already, to fight these two doors.
All right.
And what about that other door?
You don't see any tracks over by that door.
No tracks at least. Not from that one.
Well, from Tara's description, it was the one-eyed creature with the other one-eyed creature companions, and the undead floating head, and then something else which we don't know. So that's the unknown. These are the known doors. So I guess we could always roll the dice.
Yeah, those things were not fun.
I wish we did not have to roll the dice in this particular case.
Wait, Adonis, you know what that one means? That's pretty good.
It is a gambling reference, is it not? We did
Yes,
have dice.
So I'd rather fight the evil that we know instead of the evil that we don't. So, all in favors for that. First off,
Sure.
Very well.
Are you talking to the group now?
I'm referring to everyone. Yes, in this hallway.
Take a door, and then one we shall go through.
I'm not sure that we actually know enough about any of these creatures to say pick one that we know versus one that we don't. But
Well,
I
we
would
at least
agree with-
had fought one.
Yeah,
I would
frankly,
agree with
nothing
that.
we know.
I don't believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, any of you have dealt with these kinds of creatures before.
Neither do we know if we will find them behind these doors.
That's also true. And I also don't believe that we are 100% certain that there's not a way out of here that is avoiding conflict with such powerful beings altogether.
So then why don't we go to the one that has no tracks?
Let's go there then.
Again, and I don't mean to second guess you all, but I would not rely on the information that I have solely. As I said, much of it is jumbled and could be misremembered or implanted information based on the madness that I've suffered while down here.
Then either way, we are back to square one.
Yes. Matters not as much which door we choose.
And I also don't mean to have us make a decision and me stop us from, giving this advice. I only wish that we all 100% understand that I don't have much faith in the information I have, so I don't want you to put more faith in it than I do.
That is the
Fair enough.
DM saying, "Don't take everything I say."
That's you saying that.
Hmm.
You can
It is.
interpret Tara's words as you will.
Hey, Fight. You want to just start unlocking doors?
I'm pretty sure these doors are going to be open.
Well, let's pick a door and let's just open it.
One way to find out.
Sure.
Hundreds.
Agreed.
Should at least make sure they are not trapped, however.
Just
That is a good idea.
to Tara's point, don't open the door and expect to see whatever those creatures were just because that's what we're expecting. Anything could be beyond it.
You literally just said look for traps, and then, all right, never mind.
Yes,
Fine.
not
I investigate for traps.
So you're looking for traps on that door in front of you, Fike?
yes, I am.
Make an investigation check. You look the door over. It's fairly similar to some of the other doors that you've seen. However, it appears to be made entirely out of iron and is fairly rusted around a lot of the supporting bands and hinges. It does not appear to be trapped, but it does not appear to be trapped. You haven't checked if it's locked or not yet.
actually. Noxus, a
I'll
moment.
say it does appear to be locked as well. Of the
No,
14.
Noxus, a moment. She's gonna try to
What?
squeeze by him a bit and get up to the door and kind of listen at it with the
He would, he would have to move out of
enhanced hearing. Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Hmm.
Hearing-based perception.
19.
19. You press your ear against the door, which is cold and wet and slimy.
Did not think this through.
Yep. And as you do, you listen for like a solid 30 seconds and don't really hear anything on the other side
Right.
other than the continual drip of some form of liquid.
I would then like to go do the same thing on this door.
Make a perception check.
Just dripping on the other side. And just as soon as she moves her face out of that, that was a terrible idea.
17. You press your head up against the door lightly and listen for like a solid 30 seconds. And you hear the same thing. Not that you're aware of it yet, but you hear the same things that Cortanis hears, or Renata hears. Dripping of water and not much else. Or some liquid.
It sounds like there's water over here, but I don't know if it's dripping from the ceiling and that's it, or if there's a pool.
Seems to be the same on this side. And Noxus,
Hi.
she's like looking at him, trying not to just be entirely pathetic, and just would you mind? And the side of her face.
He goes to walk over to this door and he just snaps right past her and casts prestidigitation.
The
Thank you.
thing.
The thing. He does the thing. And
Thank you.
he will do. And he
You
will
feel
listen on these doors.
what feels like a whoosh of air against the side of your head, Cortanis, and it feels impeccably clean.
So much better.
I'm gonna pick the door.
Make a thieves' tools check. 24. You put your thieves' tools into the lock and begin to work it. And as you unlock the lock, I need you, Renata, and Vanya to make dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Nope.
Would danger sense apply for this?
Jeez.
You all fail.
We're terrible at this.
You all fail as what looks like as thousands or hundreds of little holes open up in the walls, and the room is filled with a what looks like a volley of darts and arrows as you are all pin-cushioned.
Ow.
Really, guys?
Wow, that was a really good roll.
Oh no.
Whew.
I said you asked me to look for traps, and then you stood next to me.
Well, you looked for traps. You did look for traps. You didn't find any. I was listening for creatures. Oh, this is the worst acupuncture.
Each of you take 76 points of
Ooh.
piercing damage.
Ooh. Fuck.
What?
Ah.
All right, who's down?
No, but ow.
As you look down at your torso and you turn around and look as they turn around to Tara and Nox. Nox, you see more arrows sticking out of them than you see them.
Really, guys? Really?
I'm at 2 hit points.
I run straight over to Pike, and I dump all 15 of my lay on hands on him.
I'm gonna start pulling out. Well, first sheath blade, so I can have both hands to start pulling these out. Ah.
Vanya does the same. Ow.
It's like a minute to
Start
clean up before we
plucking
move
them
on.
out.
And you hear a click come from the door as if it's reset. Fike.
No fucking way.
Fuck. Well,
God damn it.
I'm backing up a little bit while I pull all of these arrows out of my.
Yes.
Looking the worst
You
of
come
them all.
back into the hallway, and Tara and Shango, you see Vanya come into the hallway, and you look at the front of him, and it looks like there's like you see more arrow than torso. Like
I'm gonna step back and lean against this wall.
it's like if they laid down on one of those beds of nails face first, and when they came up, all the nails were sticking into them.
Worst acupuncture ever.
I can just imagine Vanya just kind of like waddling like Ralphie from Christmas Story, like coming in with all these things like, guys, help.
I
please."
can't put my arms down.
It hurts too much.
Oh,
Did I presume you would like to clean yourselves up before we move along?
Just like a porcupine.
Whoever's looking worse can take that cure wounds.
probably Fike.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Fike.
Like,
Fike needs it.
probably still in double digits.
I'm still in double digits, yeah, but not by much.
Tara, do you have the spell that you politely knock on doors and they open for you?
I do. It's not very quiet.
Quiet,
I
I
think
don't
the
think you need
element
to
of
be.
surprise is over with.
Also,
Wait, does that spell
Also-
disable traps?
the spell also does not disable traps. But hey, at least now you know that door is trapped.
I
Yes,
think
we
it's safe to say that all
do.
those doors are trapped.
All right.
Most likely.
Okay. All right. All right.
I rolled really well on that damage. By the
Yeah.
way.
I assume that.
If for
that
any of those with a
18,
maidens die,
12
you get that the fuck out.
Yeah, it was 10 d10, and on the first 7 d10s, I had 3 10s, 2 9s,
Shit.
an 8, and like a 5 and a 4.
Lock the door still is, or
Yes, it's still locked.
If you want to try it again, I've got something we can try that might help.
Do you want to inspect the door again, Fike?
Yeah, sure.
Make a investigation check.
Usually it's like a that's a no.
I assume you guys have taken about 5 minutes to remove all the arrows from yourselves at this point.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, she eventually takes out the greater healing potion because she's gonna need it if we're continuing right now.
With a closer investigation of the door, Fike, you're able to see that the door hasn't relocked itself. You did get it unlocked, but the trap has reset.
All right.
Means we have to open the door from afar.
It's
I have a mage hand.
The servant we can summon.
Inspecting the doors, Fike, they are made of solid iron and are probably too heavy to use a mage hand on.
yeah. Someone's gonna have to disable it. I got it.
A
That's
servant we can summon.
This servant can't use my.
What was that,
tools.
Shango?
A servant we can summon. Out of character, unseen servant. I was just looking if he has limitations on opening doors.
I think they have limitations on certain things. I don't remember all of them, though.
Yeah, they can't unlock. They can't like use skills like that, but I think they can open doors.
But if the door's unlocked, I'm sure you can open it.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of... I can't remember if it has like a weight restriction on it.
Yeah,
Like
that's what I'm checking. It has a strength of 2. So that's
It has
not
a
very
strength of 2?
Yeah, so
That's
can
what it says right there.
30,
AC of 10, 1
right?
hit point,
Which
and a
I
strength
still
of 2.
feel like would be higher than the strength of a mage hand, because a mage hand I think can only carry like 5 or 10 pounds.
5
Yeah.
pounds, I think, yeah.
So, I mean, you can try it.
Simple task. So
Fine,
the human
we'll try
servant
it.
could do.
I think I also have an arrow in my thigh that I need to thoroughly remove. So
Yes.
I will back out of the room.
I gotta take out that potion.
As with many things, some time I need, and because I need to ritual cast. So I'll pull out the book and start doing that on this.
All right,
Time
so
is
as
fine.
you take the 10 minutes to cast, to ritually cast Unseen Servant, Vanya, Fike, and Renata can take that time to continue to remove all the darts
Yeah.
from their bodies.
Noxus, would you mind again?
What?
Bleeding, all the like blood.
Just blood, covered in blood.
It's a good look on you. And then I'll turn around, and then I'll snap my fingers.
I know not
You
how
have
to
snap
take
it a
that
few
statement.
Because it only cleans like a square foot of space at a
Yeah,
time.
that's true.
You still have your spray as well.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, first things first, healing potion, then just start spraying.
All right.
Hopefully it doesn't like act like witch hazel because that would hurt.
Is that healing for you, Fike?
Yeah, I'm using the 2nd level spell out of my Prairie necklace.
Okay.
To
Any other healing magic you guys would like to use? Whether it be
Anybody?
potions or castings, while Shango is concentrating on his ritual.
That's all I got at the moment. Save one.
Vanya just keeps plucking darts.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like a porcupine. It's just like...
Yeah, it's porcupine.
All right, no extra healing. Alrighty.
Yeah, this is gonna be great.
10 minutes goes by. Tara kind of sidles up to you, Biero, and she says, quietly, while everyone else is kind of busy with stuff, she says, "Listen, I understand that, and I've always, from the moment I've known you, I know you've had a hard-on for adventure. But the only 2 people in this world right now that are working towards getting Elsa back are you and I. And if one of us dies, the odds of that being successful goes down quite a bit."
You're right. Point taken. I'll try to be a bit more cautious.
I'm not your mother, and I'm not trying to chase you or anything. I just...
Well, if we have a chance to get Elsa back, then I don't want to fuck that up.
Once we get back, I'll show you what I've been able to do, and I think you'll have a different perspective, perhaps. But, I mean, don't get me wrong, don't change, be you. And you're one of my closest friends in the world, Piero. I just... Don't do stupid shit that can get you killed, because then I'm gonna be upset, and I don't like being upset.
True. What do you mean by my perspective may change when we see her?
She's not in a good way.
Like she's injured or something else?
I wouldn't have been surprised if she'd gone through quite a bit of that. But with as long as it's been, hobgoblins have a very authoritarian and totalitarian society with slaves and masters, and their favorite kind of slaves have elven blood in them.
Fuck. You're saying she appears to be willing?
Oh, certainly not. Broken and resigned to her fate, perhaps.
Then we have to get her out of there.
Aye.
Whatever it takes.
And not to harp, this is the last I'll bring it up, but you can't do that if you're fucking dead.
Okay, Mom.
Like I said, the last time I'll say anything. Say it.
And I pat her on the shoulders and I just say, "You're right."
Aye. Now, let's get the fuck out of here.
At least you have a mom.
Oh. The 10 minutes of your rituals finishes, Shango.
Alright.
As it appears to the rest of you, nothing changes. But you can sense your unseen servant has appeared.
Yeah. Finishing casting the spell, I'll close the book and like a small swirl of wind around me picks me up from my sitting position. And I'll send him to go try open up that door to
That one?
that one that we just were at.
Alrighty.
And I'll tell folks, be ready in case limited time we have. And one more thing I want to do real quick is I'll tap Renata on the shoulder with my rod, saying "feel better," and give her a first level cure wounds out of the rod.
Get another 8 points of healing, Renata.
Shango, this is neither the time or the place to be tapping people with your rod.
It always is.
My fault. Is healing magic, is it not?
My rod
so
makes feel people good.
You send your unseen servant around the corner, and you guys hear a slow, and as you do, you hear a familiar sound now of as you hear what sounds like arrows or darts striking stone. But the
And I tell him to hold it open. So the door doesn't fall back shut.
Did the dart stop?
It sounds like they've stopped, yeah.
Boom.
We'll go up and like peek around the corner just to make sure.
The walls are perforated with, and the floor is littered with darts.
But the door's open?
However,
Webs.
revealed to you
Ooh.
is another hallway.
Da-da-da! Oh yes, the hallway.
And as you step up to them, you can see the doors start to slowly start closing.
Move.
Hold it open. Hold
Yeah,
the door
gonna
open.
Yeah, I'm
help.
telling
I'll
my
go hold the
servant.
door.
All right, you are
To
more
hold
than
them
capable. Any of you are more than capable of holding the doors open. If you're unseen servant with a strength of 2.
For the last
the weight
time
of the
doors
doors
closed
and the
on us, it
force.
was not very nice. So
No, this is a lot slower and more of like a reset. Than
okay, good.
As I hold the doors open, I'm like, come on!
It's really not that.
Run!
It's more
Get to
like-
the chopper!
holding a heavy door for someone.
Not so loud,
Overly dramatic,
Nonsense.
I just swagger by like, thank you.
Yes.
Surprised you guys are able to sneak anywhere sometimes.
Well,
I have never claimed to be able to sneak anywhere.
no element of surprise we will have anywhere in here, I believe.
I think the
No.
best time that we snuck was that army camp, and we blew it up. That's the only time we snuck.
They could see through invisibility, I doubt.
As you
Much of anything.
creep around the corners there, and you walk right past that open hallway, Noxus.
Oh.
And I die.
Oh.
It's a staircase.
It's not actually a staircase.
Oh.
Um,
It's an eyeball!
Nah, it's a trap. I'm dead. Sorry, guys. It's been nice knowing you.
It is a short hallway, at the end of which, where that what looks like a circular staircase just looks like a pile of like rubble, stone rubble, all piled up on top of a small plinth.
Interesting. Well, there's nothing that way.
So were the arrows coming specifically from holes in this wall, or
No, they were coming from the door itself and those and the northern and southern wall there. So from
Gotcha.
three angles essentially.
With the
Gotcha.
owl's wisdom, could I perceive anything in the rubble? Or like...
Make a perception check.
Yeah. Do. Perception go! Yes!
Natural 20. Taking a glance over and looking at the rubble, you see some things that stick out to you. One looks like it looked like it must have been some sort of sculpture. There's of some sort of humanoid. It looks like there might be you see like part of like most of a hand, what looks like a head but might be facing the opposite direction, maybe like part of a leg. And it looks almost like it's all broken and shattered and stuff, but it looks like immaculately accurate anatomically.
One of the deific statues. I try to get a better sense of who it might be. It might be one of those statues, like from the other room that helped.
You come in, yeah, you get a little bit closer and look over the stuff. It doesn't strike you as any one of the deities that you are familiar with, particularly ones from the other room. It does appear to be some sort of humanoid. With a natural 20, you are able to find the head, and it looks like either some sort of elven or half-elven figure based on the ears. And the detail is remarkable. As a matter of fact, with a natural 20, it looks so good, you don't even recognize like sculpture marks on it. Like there's no marks to show like someone had used a chisel to pound away the stone. Either this was statue before being smashed was created magically through some form of transmutation magic, or it used to be a person.
Oh. Yeah, just like in awe, just at the masterwork of it, and then just suddenly realizing, oh. Everyone be careful.
Of a statue?
Back. It may not have been a statue at first.
can I try an Arcana check to see if I get a sense as to whether it used to be a real person or created by magic?
You don't even have to make one. Renata seems pretty confident that it was probably. It looks like someone who was petrified
Okay.
with her natural 20.
Did we ever learn Beholder's abilities?
Nope.
When we were in the Underdark? Okay.
Other than they can cancel out magic.
Okay.
That's also Nemo told us. Well, no. She did tell us that some of them have a maddening thing because she talked to us about like what
Oh yeah,
it
the
did
mad.
to
Okay.
it drove the men mad.
No,
The
it
anti
was more of a charming
Yeah.
thing.
She also mentioned that some of her people were turned to dust.
Yeah.
disintegration, so we know about that. But I think that's about it because that's all she know.
Yep.
Okay.
We out of character know that they can do that.
That's what I'm asking.
And now we know at least something here can do that.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Noxus, as you move ahead of the group and peek around the corner there,
Just ever so slightly
just
put my head out.
ever so slightly poking your head down, you see
A
more
boulder.
hallway.
Hallway!
That ends in another set of iron double doors.
So I turn to everybody. I go, guys, you'll never believe it. There's more doors.
Why would I not believe you?
I
Oh,
am
God.
shocked.
I will
I know.
kill this handsome fuck as soon as I can. The second I get out of here, I kill him.
Yeah. First, we gotta get out of here.
No, you
And I
shall
will
not. Wandering by.
Turn, and I will start walking down the hallway.
Alrighty.
Do not get too far ahead.
And
Got
don't
it.
pack too tightly either.
Father, would you like to
God.
look yourself first, or shall we send Heinrich ahead while I still have him?
Oh, yes. Your invisible man. Absolutely. Send him first.
Alright, I'll send my
I will
unseen
back up.
servant.
I will
Unfortunately,
also back
Nox, as you get to where you were
Ah,
in
shit.
the hallway, I'm gonna need
Right there.
you and Vanya and Renata to
God
make
damn it.
Shit.
dexterity saving throws.
Here we go again.
My best.
I'm sorry, Constitution saving throws.
Shit.
Oh yes,
Still.
I'm much better at these.
This'll be fine.
As you step on what
Oops.
feels like a pressure plate, Noxus.
As I do it, I'm like, guys, don't worry, we fine. Oh fuck.
Noxus.
So many dice.
Vanya and Renata succeed.
Please be
It's a
poison,
slightly
please be
more
poison.
average roll,
Please be poison. Please be poison. Please be poison.
not poison.
Oh.
As the hallway appears to flash freeze.
Oh.
Ooh. Feels just like home.
Bill just typed in one
I
type
cannot
of
say the
trap
same.
with every type of damage.
Right.
No, this one was a pressure plate on the floor.
No, I understand that,
Oh.
but we've had force, fire, acid, slashing. We didn't go through. We've just done
Piercing.
This is ice.
Poison in
This
the
is cold.
Yeah, we did
the
poison.
poison gas, right?
Poison. Yeah, the poison gas.
No,
it
that was
two
a
poison
voluntary trap that I'm not counting because I didn't go in there.
I mean, by that logic, they're all voluntary. We don't have to go down this hallway.
That's true.
You're right. We could just stay in that room we showed up in and wait to die.
or wait for her great grandfather to figure out how to get us out of here.
You take Noxus. You take 46 points of cold damage.
Ooh.
Vanya and Renata, you take 23.
That would have taken me out.
points of cold damage. As the hallway like fills with, if you were more advanced in scientific, liquid nitrogen is just sprayed and fills the hallway. As you get instant frostbite, and then the entire hallway is like slippery to the point of it is now difficult terrain, as it is covered with a layer of ice.
Fight, you can kill me now. Just do it. Just
What did we say?
Something important, I feel like, is at the end of this hallway.
Taking a step back for a moment.
So
Vertonis can take that one.
Thank you, Vera.
Does anyone have one of those pythons?
I do have climbing equipment. Yeah,
Yeah, I just need one. Thank you.
I'll
I'll
hand it
still-
up to Mike.
send my unseen servant to the door.
I will walk up to the pressure plate, and I will just fucking try to get the python underneath it. Everyone clear the hallway, please.
It was it was like right
Drag
there.
Noxus.
I will take the python, try to get it underneath it, and lodge the pressure plate above the mechanism, disabling the trap, hopefully.
Make a thieves' tools check to disable the trap. Well, first of all, I need you. Hold on, before you do that, first I need you to make just a general dexterity check with the python to chip away the ice around the pressure plate, the ice that is formed around the pressure plate without setting off the trap again.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you guys. You made this so much more easy for me.
You're welcome.
Oh no!
Oh no!
I'm gonna use my luck to.
Okay,
Come on.
That would be a good idea.
Come
last
on.
trick of the day. Let's go.
Come on. Fuck!
Make
Oh,
a
no.
Constitution save.
Shit.
You fail as the room fills with freezing, frigid, cold air again.
The Fike.
We had such a good session last night, and now we die.
Yeah.
Oh, guys.
Trap.
Roll better.
Someone
We
wouldn't
can't,
let us
it's a
use real
freaking
dice.
computer. Yeah.
How about instead of screwing with any more pressure plates, we just identify them and walk around them?
Yes. So I can see them.
I love that. Actually, he's like, "Oh, more dice."
Sigh.
40 points of cold damage.
Less than what I took.
How are you looking? Peeking around the corner.
Like,
Fike.
you take 40 points of cold damage.
I can't chatter because
Are
I'm
you
not cold.
conscious?
Yeah, I'm at
Okay.
9 hit points. I got this.
All right.
Fike.
Yes, this one is.
So you guys don't see it, but you hear the psss of the trap setting off again, and you quick, Ren and Nox, as you're the ones closest there, peek around the corner again to see Fike is conscious, but his skin is blue. There's like icicles hanging from his nose and fingertips, and yeah.
I hand him my potion of greater healing and say, guys, I don't have unlimited spellcasting ability.
I still have plenty of spells, Vera. Please keep that for someone that needs it. And I'm gonna use both bursts for my level 1 cure wounds for my ring of.
At this point, we may need us to rest again. This is not going well.
Well, all right. So first things first, Fike, you are using 2 of your first level heals there, so you get that. And Biro handed you a greater healing potion.
Okay, I take it from him.
Which is 4d4 plus 4.
Are you pocketing it or are you drinking
Are
it?
you pocketing it or drinking it? Yeah.
Fine, and I'll drink. I think it's I've ever drunk. All right. All right. Well, first things first. That was that. So, what was the next thing that we were doing?
That was that, and then I believe you guys were having a conversation, but I just wanted to get the mechanics out of the way.
Yeah, Ren's saying we need to rest again at this point because we are not doing well. We need to regain our bearings.
I understand that and don't disagree, but it's literally been like 20 minutes.
And that is the
Since
problem.
Might I
Do
ask Puck
we-
to step out the hallway for a minute?
Also, and she turns around and points back at the door behind you guys.
Oh. Oh, shite.
Which is now closed.
Well, we can try moving on with some severely injured people here. We can try taking a rest, or we can try some of us take a rest, and those of us who aren't so hurt can try scouting ahead.
Yeah, split the
He's
party.
splitting the party. Seems like even more of a terrible idea.
I don't know that we've got a lot of awesome options.
I say we go in that little alcove. Shango casts his tiny hut, and we all just chill. Regroup, figure out what we're gonna do.
'Tis better than the alternative of running in and dying.
I feel like maybe planning ahead would not be a terrible idea.
Precisely.
I do have an idea.
What is there to plan?
And that is the problem.
So it's a pressure plate, right? So Shango,
Yes.
if you don't mind, you can levitate, right?
Yes.
I was thinking maybe you just levitate over and
We have the flying carpet.
We have a flying carpet. We have Zephyr. We have Heinrich. There's
Yeah,
plenty of
we have
ways
a
to get
couple
around.
things.
We can step
have
over
who?
a pressure plate. My unseen servant, I called him
Oh.
Heinrich.
Sorry, good. Sorry. I was like,
Oh, I just dropped it in there.
Tara's like, what?
You know, mostly like a pressure plate one can step over.
Did the pressure plate appear to be like
The length
the
of
length
the
of the
hall.
hallway? Or the
no,
width?
it appeared to be like the size of a single like tile on the ground.
Oh, I thought it was the rest of the length of the hallway. That was my.
No.
Well, we
Well-
also don't know if that's the only pressure plate.
Mm.
So that's
I
why
have
I was
heard of a spell called Detect Traps. Do any of you have that?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
Fake Bureau, may I ask you again to step up the hallway,
Fine.
please?
All right. I'll get out of the.
Thank you. And I'll send my unseen servant down. They usually float, right?
I don't think they float, but they're technically weightless.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm
the
gonna
first,
say, yeah.
yeah, I'll send him down the hallway. First, I'm gonna have him check the doors if they're locked.
All right, so you have him go down the hallway, and he passes right over just to test it. Since there's nobody in there, I'll say you have him go over the pressure plate. He doesn't set it off because he doesn't weigh anything.
Yeah,
and he goes up to the door, and you just want to have him like push on the door to see if it's locked.
Yeah, like try to open it basically. like,
Yeah, he
if it's
pushes
locked.
on it, and it like it rattles like it's locked.
Okay. One thing we know no more.
Like
it
you
is
can't
locked.
just push on it and open it.
And then as he comes back, I'll have him like push down everywhere on the hallway to see if there's another pressure plate.
All right, it's gonna take him a little bit of time to do that.
Yeah. He can take like 2-3 minutes.
It's what we have
to-
right now.
But yeah, are you guys are you taking a short rest? What's going on?
Do you guys want to take a short rest? I think Fike may need it.
Yes.
Because
I
if we go into the next door and there's he's gonna die, so.
Yeah. If we're about to take a short rest, I'm also going to second wind because.
Yeah. I will use some of mine.
All right, so you guys are taking a short rest.
And I'll play a song of
Well,
rest.
you're beginning the process of taking a
Yes.
short rest.
Yeah.
So while that's happening, I assume there are some of you who aren't taking a short rest. Well, don't go rolling your dice yet because you don't know if you've gotten to the end of your short rest yet.
Oh.
Yeah, that takes effect at the end of the short rest, and it takes an hour to have a short rest. So I mean, you can hold on to those numbers for if you should get there, but just
Okay.
like maybe write them down on your notes or something for now in case I have people make checks or something, because some people probably aren't taking short rests because they don't need it. So who is taking a short rest? It sounds like Ren, Noxus, Fike,
Vanya will.
Mm-hmm. Vanya is. So
We got our
Bureau's
asses kicked.
not. Tara's
So
not. Shango's not.
I'm
That's
not.
what I'm getting.
I'm not rolling hit dice, but if I need to participate in the short rest so I can play the Song of Rest.
I don't think you have to
Never.
participate in the short rest to do the Song of Rest.
Okay.
That's how I'm going to rule it anyway.
Okay.
So over the next like 20 minutes or so, Shango, you have Heinrich kind of just make his way slowly, pressing on the different surfaces, the walls, the floor, making his way from the door slowly back to you. He does set off that one pressure plate again as he like pushes on it, as opposed to just like weightlessly stepping across it, and the room fills with ice again. Does Heinrich have hit points?
Yes. He
All right.
has an AC and hit points. I want to say it's 1 hit point.
All right,
Yeah.
so I won't even
basically
bother
nothing.
having him. I'll say you have him do the rest of the hallway before he does that.
Yeah, I mean, like he can forego the one we know.
All right, so you're gonna have him forego it then instead.
If we know where it is, right? I can see
Okay,
it now
sure.
that we've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 hit point. AC of 10 and 1 hit
All right,
point.
so if you're gonna have him forego it, then yeah. So he works his way all the way back to this pillar here, and doesn't appear to set off anything.
Right. So then, knowing where that one pressure plate is, I'm gonna
Yeah,
carefully.
it's quite literally like
There's like this one spot here, right?
like that.
Okay. Yeah. So then I'm gonna carefully, since it's all icy, step up to the door,
All right,
avoiding
so
the pressure plate.
it's considered difficult terrain because
Yeah.
of it's like all slippery. It's like walking on an ice rink.
Yeah, I do like a slow like shuffle kind of thing.
Yeah, so you're essentially at half speed. If you were moving at full speed, you'd have to make a dexterity
no,
check.
I'm taking my
But
time.
you're not. You're taking your time. So you slowly make your way up to the door. You get there. Is there anything you'd like to do there?
I'll take a quick look over my shoulder if anyone is following.
Doesn't appear that way. They seem to be distracted with their.
If not,
I'll say Tara is just kind of. Well, I was gonna say Tara is just kind of like was gonna stand where Bureau's standing, but since he's doing it,
Right. So now I'll take a closer look at the door, trying to figure out if it's trapped.
make an investigation check.
Uh,
Oh, you just did. Seen a lot of doors in your days, Shango, and you've never seen one that that you're more sure that it is not trapped.
So I admitted to myself, like, I see the father do this a lot. I don't know what he's actually looking for, but this one looks good.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't know why he thinks this. I don't know why this is so hard for him. Right? Like you just look it over. I don't see any like little tripwires or anything sticking out that I could like hook.
There's
my
nothing
shirt
that
on or
says
anything.
trap in giant
nothing on it
letters
that
across
says-
it. What? This is obviously not trapped.
You're like I don't see anything that like in the the little dime store like comic book stories that I've read that would point out a trap.
This isn't
like,
trapped. This is obviously the word tarp. What?
Yeah.
Trap. Oh, this says tarp.
Yeah, you're fairly confident that this is not trapped.
Is there any gaps?
Traps are
in the
giant,
door that I could
giant
peek through?
ogres.
Spawn trap.
Rest in peace.
Seymour.
What were you saying, Shango?
Is there
Sorry.
any gaps that I could peek through, like a seam where the two doors meet, or?
There is a
like that?
seam, though it's pretty narrow. I don't know that you'd really be able to. You can certainly try.
I'll try to peek through and see if I can see anything.
Make a perception check
Okay, straight roll or?
with disadvantage because you're Gary.
Yep.
Peeking through a very narrow
Gotcha. That's where did it go? There it is.
6. Yeah, you can't really make anything out through that narrow gap. It's not even like an inch wide.
Yeah.
So
Well, I should
Again, I'm
probably.
to myself. It's like, I'll leave this to the father and other people next time, and I'll shuffle my way back to the group.
slowly make your way back. All right.
Yeah, again, take my time.
Yeah, totally. Kind of keeping your hands on the wall as you slowly kind of like shuffle your feet. Not even like picking them up. You're literally just kind of like
Yeah, yeah. Just
like you're trying to get a charge as you like rub your socks all on the carpet as you make your way back up the hallway.
It's been like half an hour at this point.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Okay, I'll still start casting Tiny Hut.
Okay. So you take the next 10 minutes to cast Tiny Hut, which encapsulates the party. As they all kind of as you all hunkered, together uncomfortably, like in a New York City subway car. No social distancing in D&D.
Nope.
Everybody huddle for warmth. For warmth, huddle for warmth.
After that, yes.
Um,
That was the cold haul.
The rest of the short rest seems to go by without any issues. You can now roll
Yeah.
your hit dice.
Ren frowns a bit as the owl's wisdom goes
And
away.
Hero, you can roll your Song of Rest die for everybody who's taken hit dice.
I did that earlier. It's a 3.
It's a 3. All right. So anyone who's using hit dice, you get an extra 3 points of healing.
Yeah, that's an hour, so.
My pleasure, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll one. Why not? There it is.
One more 8.
Extra 3 is that? So that would be 9.
I might as well just go through it.
Well,
11.
Oh wait, I
didn't
didn't
take a
have. Sorry, I
short-
didn't have the short rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's like,
My bad.
you're doing all sorts of
Also-
shit.
No,
Also,
yeah.
since it's a short rest, everybody but Tara get their 7
Ooh,
Temporary
temp
HP.
hit points.
thank you,
Yep,
Noxus.
it's short and long rests.
I don't need to rest to get them.
No.
No, it's
Okay.
anybody
Noxus
I
does.
choose.
What was your Song of Rest, Biero?
3.
3. Okay, thank you. And 7 temp.
I'm just gonna outwardly to the group just go, am I doing something wrong?
Almost gets back.
Yes, you're not detecting the traps.
That is mean.
That's rude, man. That's rude.
Yes, Biero, that is mean. It is, however, also true.
A look around you can take farther in pretty much the worst possible place next to the 9 hells themselves, I believe.
No, it's fine. It's just that, I was pinpricked by 1,000 needles, and I think Bero's words hurt more.
I'm sorry,
still love you.
Fike. I cannot
No,
help you as
no.
much now. Like
No,
pointing to
you're
the eyes.
fine. You
And
are,
that's how I learned cutting words.
Ren, you are absolutely perfect. Don't ever change.
So that being said, you're still the best among us to do it. But how about I help you next time?
No, I'm
Yes,
alright.
Biero. I've always found that your encouraging words help me when I'm performing a task.
Yes. Fike, remember we aren't playing this smart.
Right, yes, and I'll start shuffling across the.
So,
the
quick
ice against
question.
the baby.
Quick question. We're still going that way.
Yeah.
A better way you have?
All I'm saying, there was 2 other ways back there.
Yes.
I'm just pointing it out. If you have a personal vendetta against going that way and wanting to beat it, I understand. I'm just double checking. All I'm saying is we don't have to go that way. There are other options. But I'm following your lead. That's all.
True.
As Fike shuffles away, I tap him on the shoulder, cast guidance. Let the Stormlord show you the way out of here.
Yes, please, thank you. And let ceremonies flow through you like cheese. I don't know.
Like Swiss cheese.
I'll try to look serious, but yeah, no.
Give you some inspiration for that there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you guys taking your time going down that hallway?
I'm shuffling like a 2-year-old baby that's just learning to walk.
Okay.
Just going arms
Yeah.
out.
And I am going to
Carefully
both
avoiding that.
assist and inspire, if possible.
You can. How do you inspire Fike after cutting words and after roasting him? Yes.
I return his slap on the back of the head from last time and say, "Get it right this time."
You feel inspired?
Maybe.
Inspired to do better than Biero.
What would you like to do, Fike?
I'm assuming the door is locked as per Shango.
I'm assuming he relayed that
Yeah.
information to you. Then
Yeah.
yes.
All right, we're going to investigate the door
I didn't see any
For-
traps.
for traps.
All right. Fike told you there wasn't any traps, but go ahead and make an investigation check.
You don't trust me?
Better safe than sorry.
Um,
Django doesn't know what he's doing. He also doesn't know what most words mean. So
Oof.
you guys are salty tonight.
it's this place. It's tearing our family apart.
It almost destroyed a few of us, so.
Yeah, I mean, Fike already wants to kill Nox.
You have advantage because Bureau is.
This place will not do worse to us than we do to ourselves, damn it!
It's the evil seeping into it.
You have guidance as well.
And a D10 if you want to use it.
Because you are inspired.
Ooh!
So 22
Nice.
is the total of, if I did my math correctly.
Yep.
You take some time and examine the door, running your hands along it, trying, peeking into the lock hole and everything. You do indeed find that the door is trapped.
Who would double
Shocker.
trap this fucking?
Boss Veer would.
I'm gonna.
You follow the mechanics of the trap, and it appears that if someone were to, you could successfully pick the lock and fiddle with it without the trap being set off, but upon pushing open the door, there's a slight little seam in the wall next to you that you think a blade would come out of if you attempted to push the door open
Yeah.
All right.
after unlocking it.
Okay. So,
How'd you do it?
as
Nothing.
Bureau, that is a giant sword that will come out and cut us.
Oh.
So do we have a sense of like the range of it? Like from where I'm currently standing, would I be?
It probably covers the hallway.
It doesn't cover the whole hallway. It would swing right across and kind of hit anyone immediately in front of the door.
Wait, does it come all the way down from the
So
ceiling?
how about Fike, you
Because
step back and we try Heinrich to open the door again.
Well, it needs to be unlocked, and then it activates on opening the door. So
Okay.
as long as I pick it and I don't open it, then we'll be good. All right. So, all right,
man.
It's,
You got this. And I inspire him again.
All right. Unfortunately, you can't assist him with disarming the trap because you're not really thieves' tools kind of guy, Bureau.
Actually, I am.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
he is that kind
I'll
of.
also say you can't get your thieves' tools in there with his thieves' tools.
Fair.
Just mixing
My
up all of
thieves'
these
tools
tools all together.
Real sick thieves tools.
But anyway,
The girth
you
of the
can
thieves'
go
tools
ahead,
cannot.
and make a thieves' tools check to try and pick the lock if you would like, Fike. 25. Without too much trouble at all, you take your thieves' tools and start working at the lock, and in a matter of about 15 seconds, it clicks and you feel the door loosen as if it could be easily pushed open.
All right. So Barrow, back up to the just behind the pressure plate, but not over it, just behind, and then I'll back up, and then Shango send. All right, we all need to coordinate. Yes, move, and then Shango, please send your invisible man to go push the door open, please. He might die in the process. Just letting you know.
Greetings again, sir.
Fucking ghosts.
Wizard bullshit.
Are you in need of my assistance?
Certainly, we find ourselves in need again. If you may please step up to the door and wait for a moment.
As you wish. And he walks down the hallway.
And I beckon to people to get close enough, so we don't have to run over an icy surface all the way down the hallway. Point out the pressure plate again, not step on that.
I'll cast Mage Hand and just have it ready to hold the door open after Heinrich opens it, in case
Okay.
Heinrich disappears.
Okay.
Is the entirety of the hallway like ice when it got
No one's
hit?
moving. I'm
Like
shuffling
the
a little
walls and the
closer, but I don't have
ceiling?
to run that far.
Okay.
Oh.
Oops.
Uh,
Also, when it got blasted, was the entirety of the hallway covered in ice, like walls and ceiling too?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like going through a car wash of liquid nitrogen.
Fun.
Sweet.
One of those automatic car washes. All right. Heinrich goes down and is waiting for your instruction, Shango.
I think that's what the pressure plate is, Ren.
Oh, exactly that.
It's about there.
Okay, so it's a little bit ahead. So
My bad.
staying.
It's
Not
been
on it.
marked off, I would imagine, at this point. One of you's probably used some chalk or something to
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'll tell him
Indicated.
to please open the door and hold it open for us.
All right. He pushes the door open, and you watch as a large spinning like buzzsaw blade comes out horizontally across the hallway through Heinrich as he
I'm glad he's invisible.
yeah, it would have been a pretty gory scene probably if
I have not seen one of those in many a year.
but it literally like travels across the hallway
Oh, he does the
from here to here, disappearing into another slat in the wall opposite of it. As the door opens.
And
Right.
I
Everyone carefully.
make my way through this.
Shuffle.
Very
Does the door stay open or does it start falling closed?
It does not appear to begin closing as of yet. No.
Watch for more traps and pressure plates, please.
Yes.
Yeah, so then I'll
Keeping an
take
eye
my
out,
time.
trying to.
I try and keep an eye out too.
Room.
You all avoid the one pressure plate as you make your way down through the hallway. Are you moving quickly or taking half speed or?
Half speed for fight.
Same. If you said the door is open, stays open.
Yeah, as long as it's staying open.
You don't know yet. This is all happening in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll start half speed. Let's say this way.
Yeah.
Trying not to fall over.
Is anybody moving at full speed? Is my question.
That's a no.
No, I was just being careful not to trip.
Is that a
Tara
no
is
from
moving.
everybody?
Tara's moving at full speed.
Tara's not moving at full speed. All right, so no one's moving. Everyone's moving at half speed then, correct?
Half.
All right.
Half.
You move your way half speed down the hallway, so none of you have to make acrobatics checks or dexterity checks to not slip and slide down the hallway. As you get through, the doors do not appear to be closing behind you.
Oh, yeah.
As you come through. And more of this room is revealed.
Poor Heinrich.
Yeah, poor Heinrich. You got Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade there.
Better than Rare's The Lost Ark.
Oh, the face melting.
The penitent man. As you come into a hall with what looks like 4 little alcoves, where there are 4 more statues. That
Right
you
here in
see.
these little bubbles.
Right here in these little bubbles, absolutely. They are standing right on the ground, flat-footed. All of them different humanoids. One appears to be a half-orc female. One appears to be a human male. Another one appears to be a human female. And another one appears to be a male gnome. And they all have looks of horror on their face and are in some sort of mid-battle pose. And they look as immaculately sculpted as the one that you saw shattered in the hallway earlier. These are upright and no longer moving. However, the one imperfection that you do see is there appears to be a singular hole bore through each one of the foreheads, about the size of smaller than even like a dime.
That's not good.
Wait. Have we seen something like that before? I feel like we've seen something like that before.
No,
No?
No.
it looks like
Well,
someone literally took like a drill that is, you know,
Hmm.
like centimeters in diameter,
Yeah.
and you can, if you kind of hold your eye up to it and close one of them, you can see all the way through the back of the forehead, all the way from the forehead out the back.
Can I
You're
assume Shango knows as much about petrification in D&D as I do? Or
Make a Arcana check.
Yeah, you're thinking of Illithid, Renata. That
Yeah, I
was
was
just one
thinking like the
giant
Underdark
hole.
one. Yeah, we saw the bodies with
Um,
Yeah,
the.
that,
You know, I mean, how much does does
Well,
Dom
okay,
know
so
about
here
petrification?
was my thinking. Like petrification can be reversed via, I think, Greater Restoration and other spells.
Yes.
So someone made sure that they can be reversed because they got a hole through the head. Meaning, if they take the petrification off, they have a hole in the head and are dead.
Yes.
No,
Shango
I
was
don't.
able to figure that out. Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that reversal process is something.
Nope. Yeah, you would know, and I would say with a 20 on your Arcana check, Shango would be able to figure that out.
So
Shango's a
I'll
smart
say
boy.
one smart one.
So-
I'll say certain of no return they made.
Well, that's silver lining there is that means that as long as you don't end up with a hole in your head, there's potentially a way back.
And that is certainly silver lining. I
You would also
suppose.
know that, like, if there's limbs missing or something like that, when someone's unpetrified, that would
Yeah, I'll point
mean a
back.
similar thing for your
Yeah,
when you're brought back.
I'll point back down the hallway. Yes, or shattered. Also not very good.
No.
So as you come into this room, that's the first thing you notice. The next thing you notice is there's a door immediately to, and I'm just going to use what we're seeing as up, down, left, and right so that we don't get confused. But immediately to your right, you see another door. This one appears to be wooden and iron reinforced, and a single door as opposed to a set of double doors. Further south in the hallway, you see a set of stairs that has looks like probably a ratty old carpet laying over the stairs that goes up, and off to the side you see another set of stairs that appears to go up into a raised area.
All right. We
Up.
going right, down, going right,
Up. I like
down.
up.
Out of curiosity,
Which up?
my lady Terra, would
Stairs up.
you or your great grandfather know what might cause that? And kind of tilting her head towards the statues and the. Would this be
As a
information
matter
we
of
might?
fact, there's all kinds of spells and creatures.
And
that
she starts
can-
listing them.
No, why would you think that? But there's all sorts of spells and creatures that have the ability to petrify their foes, from basilisks to medusas. There's in fact even a spell that I have, though I don't have it prepared today, called Flesh to Stone. I can do that to someone.
Anything in particular that would be smart enough to do that afterwards?
Anyone who understands how petrification works, and if they didn't want them to come back, if it was done to them afterwards, if it was done to them and someone tried to undo it afterwards, that would certainly prevent those folks from coming back and being. The second they were unpetrified, they would be, they would surely die.
Precisely.
There's-
It also
you're
stands
saying-
to reason that one thing petrified these, and another thing for the whole,
I suppose
Or
so.
the same thing
or the same.
after petrifying it and then bore the hole.
Hence my thoughts if you knew what creature would be smart enough to do that, knowing.
It could be, honestly, anyone who has access to that level of magic or
Buzzview.
I'm
So not the
familiar.
same. So not creatures wise.
Perhaps Medusas are extremely intelligent, and they are.
That's what she was going for. Like narrowing it down a little bit potentially.
Hey
I'm not trying
guys,
to
what?
imagine a basilisk doing the whole.
Yes, I
What,
don't believe a basilisk would be intelligent enough to do that. They tend to consume the petrified creatures that they petrify for sustenance.
What if we got this all wrong? What if this is just Bosvir saying, "Screw you, here you go," and putting us here? What if he doesn't own this?
Well, we already thought he perhaps at least stole it from some.
Then
One
why?
something.
Why the
What's with
statue?
that statue that we saw in the when we first got here?
Well,
Yes.
yeah, that's the only thing that's confusing me. Like, this doesn't feel like it's his.
Mm.
How the like we like
He most certainly stole it from someone or something.
from
Not
from
sure.
what Tara described, we know what she's describing is a beholder, correct? In character.
That's the assumption that you guys are all making based on information that you have.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that we know that. So I mean, beholders they don't play nice with others.
You've never met
So
a beholder. The only information you have about beholders is what Sinimo shared with you.
Mm-hmm.
Which was it doesn't play nice with others.
Well, I mean, they had
They
a
had
accord, but it was.
Yeah.
She had some sort of truce and an agreement with the beholder that she talked about.
Yeah, but whenever she would send people down there, it would work with them.
Not nice. It has to be trapped. It can be enchanted. It can be enslaved. It could be. Basvi has many ways to make people do his bidding.
He does.
Well,
Not to
I don't
mention,
know.
if he was here, I feel like he would have gloated at us,
Yes.
or made
Yeah,
us
that's a good
know
point.
that he was here by this point.
Yeah, I don't think he's here.
I don't think so either.
I
Direct
think-
confrontation he wants to avoid.
I think he set all this up for us to fuck with us.
Set something up.
Literally, that was
Set
what
something up and just left us to deal with it while he did something else dickish. That
Or wait a
sounds
minute.
like
Wait a minute. What if he wants us to clear for him?
It's gonna suck for him because most of everything's reset.
Yes. And a
Every single
little
time we
late.
seem to go.
A little late it is now that we are here and need to get out.
Yeah. If he wants us to clear this out for him, then let's do exactly that. Let's take everything that's in this place and leave him nothing.
Now that sounds like a plan.
All right. So we going up, or are we going through that other door?
Up. I like up.
All right.
Up
We
seems
got one
positive.
for up. But
Well,
which
there's-
up?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's which up.
Yeah.
I think there's only one set of stairs.
Nope,
No,
there's
there's
one.
two.
There's one right here. Those are stairs.
Yeah.
And these are stairs.
Oh,
This
I
one
didn't
goes
realize
up to
there
like
was
a
stairs.
platform. This
But,
goes up to like a raised platform. This goes up to another.
Oh, I didn't
Right?
realize
Am I right about that, Bill?
That appears to go to another raised platform or more hallway.
that. Okay.
I like the left.
Yeah, I vote for this up. Oops.
All right. I like that too.
All right.
That's actually the way I was thinking of going. So you guys want to do that?
Sounds like as good a plan as any to me.
Very well.
Now I'm not gonna step on those perforated tiles just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those little dots right there. Ignore that. That's not actually there.
Yay!
Sorry.
Yeah.
Keep an
yeah,
eye
just
out for
ignore it.
traps as they go along, looking for pressure plates, looking for stuff on the
Yeah.
walls.
Make
Vanya's,
a perception check,
do it.
Renata.
Mhm.
Vanya will do it best
Can
to
I
look for
help her
traps.
with that perception check?
You can make one of your own.
That is what I would like to do.
Can I also?
Just the hallway's only so wide.
Okay.
Sorry.
Perception.
No, not all 6 of you can make perception checks for traps.
Come on.
We would like to perceive the room as a team.
I would like to go make checks of all my skills in succession.
Eventually, the random number generator will be kind to us.
Yes. Can I animal handling to see if there's?
See if there's some spiders or so.
Handle
nine,
the Medusa.
9. You don't appear to notice anything, Renata. Noxus, about the third stair up, wrapping around, you can see that there's something funky with it. It's not quite. Each stair seems to have a uniform, like up a foot, in a foot, up a foot, in a foot, up a foot, in a foot. The third one seems to have a little extra to it.
So, hey, Fike, you might want to take a look at that third step up.
Yeah, let's not step on it. Let's
Yes,
all step
avoid
over.
it.
Yeah.
I'm done trying to disable things when we could clearly just walk around it. But Nox, thank you very much. You are beautiful and handsome, and I'm in love with you.
Thank you, Fike, and a lot of information.
Thank you. Thank you. I love you too.
Oh, that
Okay,
was
and I
adorable.
will-
Can we
Aw.
continue, please?
What a beautiful moment.
I will start walking up.
That was adorable.
and
Let's go.
And you're
I
going
start
to-
walking up, and
Yeah.
I will skip the third step.
All right, you start walking up, and you will skip the third step. As you get to the top of the stairs, the rest of this chamber is revealed to you.
Oh,
As I get up to the top, like, fuck.
what?
There's a pool.
Is it? Oh.
Across the way from you, at the very top of the stairs, you can see another one of those pools that appears to be have that same layer of film and scum across it. To your right, above you on the map, you can see what looks to be a large wooden and iron reinforced chest.
Oh, the chest. Okay.
That is a chest.
Okay, good. Not a desk and a chair.
Not a desk and a chair. No.
Or a trapdoor.
Not another.
Or a trapdoor. No, it is a large, like, straight up pirate chest, but it's probably like 3 feet wide and like 2 feet tall and like 2 feet in width. There's a cruddy old carpet right in front of you, and to your left there is what looks like a smaller set of stairs leading into another hallway that appears to go into another chamber, though with the angle you can't quite see everything over in there.
What's in the
so
box?
I don't know.
Most certainly nothing good here.
Not yeah.
I don't know
Noxus
if I
is a
agree with
novice adventure, so he would not know what that. Yeah, you think it.
As you walk up closer to the water, I need you to make a wisdom.
Noxus! Wherefore doth you?
Because it gives good story, guys.
It builds character.
23, you feel an oppressive force push against your mind, but you're able to...
When that happens, I look at the water like, fuck you! Fuck you! I will not see Tiamat again! Fuck you!
You feel an oppressive
You saw
force
Tiamat.
push against your mind, but are able to fight it off.
Okay. Hey, Vanya, you want to help me with this chest?
Sure.
I'm thinking the
Should
same
we
thing.
should we have Fike attempt to see if there's any traps on it,
Yeah, is
or should we check it ourselves?
either of your area of expertise?
That's
shoot.
what Nox would do, so yeah.
Vanya, would you be so kind as to make a wisdom save for me?
Sure.
Oh,
I'm sure this will go.
oh, this will be great. Shit.
Vanya, if everyone else could hop into secrets for me for a second.
Sorry, chat.
Sorry, chat. Well, Ren, if you want to mute yourself,
Oh,
so
yeah.
they can stick around. Or not mute yourself, but deafen yourself. Yeah. All right. So your vision flashes to darkness, and you find yourself in a familiar setting. You're back in an old storehouse in Stillben. But as opposed to dispatching all of Bosvir's minions as you make your charge towards him, you have been captured and he has been torturing you for what seems like days. Your body is broken. He has you in manacles. You've been broken mentally. Your will has been broken. And you watch almost from a third person perspective as he lets loose the chains that bind you, and you stand up and begin to follow his every instruction as he instructs you in punishing the people he has taken, and you are chaining them up and dragging them towards a ship to go to Wildmount as 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 slaves. And a form of madness overtakes you as you suddenly flash back to your current circumstance.
See, I feel like that's something Bosvir may have actually done to him at one point.
I do too,
Like,
which is
just
probably
dominated.
why you're seeing it.
Probably.
You are continuously experiencing vivid hallucinations
Oh no.
um, of Bosvir poking his head around corners, casting charm magics on you. And due to that, you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright.
Yep, let me go get everybody else.
D&D, everybody. D&D Beyond, everyone.
And the back.
Hey,
Okay.
Vanya, y'all good? Y'all good?
Vanya stands there for a second and then whips his head around towards is Biro still there right next to that corner?
No,
Yep.
he's all the way down there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Biro, look out! And he
Wha-
hucks a hand axe right behind Biro.
Wait, what?
Stepping back.
I was slightly duck at
Turn around,
that.
look down the hallway, ready to shoot at anything.
I jumped down the
The
stairs.
DM is in secrets.
What?
Oh, is he?
What?
Oh, sorry.
What?
Vanya. Jesus Christ. I did it.
I'm glad you noticed that, though.
Thank you for noticing that. So
I'm
Vanya,
like, is he
so-
muted? Let me go look. Oh, no, he's-
so Fike or Nox, you're talking with Vanya, and as he's mentioning Fike, you watch as he gets that 1,000 yards, that distant stare that you've seen from people a few times. And Vanya, as you turn around and look down, you're behind you down that hallway, from around a corner, you know what you see.
Well, I do exactly what I did while you were muted. Biro, look out! And I throw a hand axe down there towards him, aiming behind.
Down here.
Yes, this way.
I duck back behind the.
Oh, down the other.
Yeah,
down
that
path.
one.
Okay.
Never
Down
mind.
this way.
Yeah, behind us. Just
Behind you.
You tell me to look out. You tell me to look out.
Okay, yeah, I tell Nox and Ren, look out! And I throw a hand axe that way. And
Quickly
you guys
blades
whip
out.
around and look
What?
and see nothing but an empty hallway as Vanya chucks a hand axe, and you hear it clang, 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 clang against stone.
What the hell was that for?
Anya,
Danger?
nothing was
And
there.
as you blink
There.
and kind of Nox kind of like you get jostled around, and you refocus your vision on that hallway there. You don't see anything.
Tara, Vanya's acting weird. Everybody, there's a limited number of times that we can use magic.
Yes,
Stay
we
away
know.
from the damn water.
Vanya's acting weird. I feel like that. You have to be more specific.
That's par for the course for him.
He just yelled and threw an axe down the hallway, and nobody else seems to be alarmed at whatever's down the hallway.
no,
mean,
no.
perhaps he saw
Basir is down that hallway.
Did
You have to trust me.
what?
Vanya, there's nobody down that hallway.
Just your
He
axe
was
on the floor.
just there.
Vanya, no, I scanned the area. He's not.
Invisible, he would be. Chase him, we should. And I start checking up the stairs, avoiding the. I assume.
No
left
worry.
corner
Step.
of the
Yeah,
thing.
it was the third
There
step.
you go.
Wait.
Yeah,
No.
and look down the hallway.
Wait.
All right, you look down the hallway. Make a perception check for me. From there. You currently don't see anybody in the room, but you have a limited view of what's in there based on your lack of
Yeah.
But like
because the
Noxus and
hallway
I saw
kinda
the
cuts off some of your
stare
field
from
of
Vanya
vision.
first, right? Oh, shit! I'm muted again. Damn it! I was like saying not. I was saying Noxus and I saw like the stare from him since we were right there, right? First.
Yeah.
Then it must have been the water. It was the same expression Noxus had when he was near it.
Yeah, Vanya, it's just. Yeah, he had the same 1,000-yard stare as I did. Vanya, it's just the
Can't have
water.
been the water. I went by the water so many times earlier, and it didn't do anything to me. I swear I saw him.
Well, Vanya, I sometimes think that I get away with, murder sometimes, but sometimes fucking nature bites you in the ass. This time it probably bit you in the ass.
That is not nature, but.
It's a fucking saying, gosh damn it.
Fike's gonna climb to the top of the stairs, missing the third step.
Yeah. As will Tara at this point, hearing raised voices and stuff. And she says, well, if it is nothing, then me casting a little remove curse on you won't hurt anything. Right, Vanya?
Nope. Hit me with your wizard bullshit. It'll just prove that I'm right.
All right, she tells you to lean down as she reaches forward and uses yet another third level, her last third level spell slot, to cast remove curse on you.
Alright,
Vanya.
I'll lean down.
If you look closer, you can see like Shango's face got all excited when you mentioned Besvia, and upon saying it's like just an illusion, he's like visibly upset and sad. Yeah. Like, oh man.
She says, now, Vanya, why don't you go down the hall there, look in that room, and see if you can see him.
And I will follow him.
Yeah, we're sticking together on this one,
go
but
down the hall, and I'll pick up my hand axe on the way, I guess.
Oh, your hand axe is most certainly on the far end of that.
God damn it.
You are a big, strong...
You have a strength of 18, man.
Shit.
Yeah, like, as you come down the rest of the way,
You see
no Basvir, but a room that is fairly similar to the one you were just in.
There's chest, there's the water.
So what is this thing?
Yeah, I think
What is that gold thing? Is that anything?
It appears to be like an arch around a relief in the wall that almost kind of like framing a what do you call it, like a mosaic relief in the wall. That was the same in the other room. You guys haven't really taken a moment to examine them though.
Yeah, is there any iconography on that or anything like that?
Is it like the one in the throne? Because that one you explained to us.
Yeah, that one was different though.
Okay.
But you guys haven't really inspected them yet, so.
Yeah, let us stay away from the pools.
I have an idea, but I know you guys aren't gonna like it.
what?
Certainly
Leave the
not if you
room.
start like that.
Leave the room, and I'm gonna blow a hole in that fucking pool and let the water spill out.
Where? What?
And if it didn't it splash Fike a little while ago and caused him some
happened to him.
problems?
No, I was
No.
fine. It was yucky.
And I've already gotten over this bullshit, so I'll be fine if it touches me.
Let me ask.
You think? We know not
Do
how
you
this works.
Do we
How
think
does
this
that
is the
benefit
exit?
us?
I'm sorry, Shango?
Do we think this is the exit?
Do you think what is the exit?
I'm asking to the group. Do we think these rooms are the exit?
I don't think we've got a. We don't know which way is up right now. We're just moving in a direction and seeing if it pans out.
Yes.
Yep.
If
I mean, we
these are
still got
not-
2 chests to look at too.
We could simply stay away from the water and not cause it to further coat the room.
Yes,
Agreed.
my point exactly. If there's nothing that gets us out of this dungeon in this room, no reason there is for us to further investigate this room.
What about the chest, Shingo?
It is a chest. There's many a chests in our manor in Whitestone.
But it has stuff in the chest.
Do you think it shall be anything that shall help us?
Maybe.
So is the chest like within typical range of being affected by the water?
It depends on where, like if you're standing on the corner closest to the water, you might be. But
Okay.
Yeah, but if you go
But if
up
we were to
to the
stand
side-
like around,
there, you're probably at a safe enough. You've been dealing with this water now, starting to kind of get an idea that if you get within about 10 feet of it, it might lash out at you.
all right. So I say let's try to see if there's anything helpful inside the chest. Stay away from the water without disturbing it. At least if it's in the pool, then we know what's going on, and we can stay away from what's in the pool. If it's all over the room, then we have no idea what'll happen.
Exactly.
Vanya's
Alright.
still very much on edge, looking for Basavir around corner.
He does not appear to be anywhere.
Gonna kill that little shit when I see him.
We all are.
Sure, get in line.
Yes,
So,
get in line.
Get in line.
I've been in line for a decade, weatherman.
That is a much longer line that I've been in.
So hey, Fight, do you want to help me with this chest over here?
No, I don't want to help you, but if you insist on us, poking the bear, and I pull out my my picks,
Poking
I will
a
poke
bear.
the bear.
In my experience, poking bears generally leads to bear wrestling, which is a great time.
Oh,
You're
which
not
chest
wrestling
are
the
you-
owlbear.
This one.
Spike size,
Why
it
would you
goes
want the
bear
owlbear now?
wrestling.
You say that now, but we'll see when the owlbear is here.
I will investigate this chest for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Take your time, Fike. I'll help you out. Here's some inspiration.
I'm too far away.
This is my inspiration song. It isn't very long.
No more luck.
Wow.
Got any luck?
Can't hear you.
No, I'm tapped.
Shit.
Gonna use your inspiration?
Sure. Why not? This is going to just kill me. Investigation.
Yes.
Hey!
He's like, it's not trapped.
It is indeed trapped.
Hey.
Well, it's trapped, so.
Yes, it's trapped.
Surprised.
Shocked. Shocked I am.
I'm
No,
not.
I'm not surprised.
No.
Does everybody want me to unlock the box?
Yes.
Not
I am
exactly.
curious.
Yes, curious
Okay.
we are, yet I do not want you to unlock it.
Highly doubt it shall be anything interesting.
I'm not expressing an opinion either way. I'm just curious.
And Shango gave a mixed answer, and he's a real smart guy, so I unlocked the box.
Make a thieves' tools check.
Step up.
Well, are you unlocking it or disarming the trap?
I'm disarming the trap.
All
I'll
right.
step up and
You still have inspiration from Biero. If you
I'll step up and touch Father on the shoulder again. If
give him
he-
guidance.
Yeah, if the honor you must take it with bravery to give him guidance.
Your words are real good sometimes, Shango.
31.
I'll add a D4 to that though.
Okay. Okay.
Never heard of me. Sure.
32.
You unlock the chest and lift it ever so slightly, just high enough for you to be able to cut the wire underneath, disarming the trap.
So it's open?
I mean, it's disarmed and able to be opened.
Oh, okay. All right, just those words were weird, but okay.
Sorry.
I will unlock the chest.
It's unlocked
Oh.
and disarmed. You just
This
have
is
to
when
actually
that mage
physically-
hand would come in handy.
This is one of those things. All right, so all right.
Wait, hang on.
Well, there is a spring-loaded device in this, so yeah.
Well, not
my
anymore.
mage hand.
Not anymore.
Yeah, can my mage hand open it?
You've disarmed it and unlocked it with that roll.
Somebody open the chest with
I back
magic.
away.
Mage
and I open it with my mage hand.
You back away, open it with your mage hand,
And there's nothing in it.
and it sits open, and you're all standing too far away to see what's inside.
All right.
I look inside the box. It's
What's in the box?
You look inside the box, and there is a pair of immaculate, untouched by scum, water, or nonsense, pair of boots.
I reach in and grab them.
Tango, you want
Uh,
to take a look at these?
You reach in and pull them out. They are fine leather boots with what looks to be a cloudscape motif to them.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Django. Here you go. You want me to put these in the bag, or do you want to look at them now?
Like now? You would like me to look now?
It's up
In
to
case
you.
they're useful.
Odd sense of priority we have, but okay. I'll start sitting down, start casting Identify.
all right,
Is
cool.
it,
You
though?
do that. I'll go fuck with the other box because apparently that's what we're doing now down here.
All right.
And I kind of just look at Terra and I.
As Spike walks past.
I'm a dwarf, I get it.
Vanya will go with him and pick up his hand axe that he hucked, and
Okay.
look around suspiciously for more Bastiers.
You
Alright.
continue to look for more Bosviers and are continually balked. You do not see any trace of him.
As Spike walks past, I reach out the hand to give him guidance again and say,
Okay.
well, you did. Do it again.
Oh, no, thank you, Django. Do it again.
You're like an unhinged
Come
animal.
on.
Do it again.
Anju, do it again.
Make your checks. You investigating the box?
Yeah, investigation the box.
Alrighty.
I assume me to help me, right?
Yep.
All right. Guys, I have a -1. Someone else look at these boxes. All right.
You
We
still
don't know
have
what we're
an
looking for.
inspiration, the D10 inspiration
Yeah, D10.
from Biero. It lasts 10 minutes. So you're at 15, and you have a D4.
If you want to.
If
You rolled-
I mean, it only
Yeah,
lasts a
you
minute.
Yeah.
So that takes us to a 17. Yes, if I did my math right.
Yes, 17.
18.
Yeah.
It's not been
I did
paying
not.
attention to your modifier. I will do all the investigating.
I don't.
With an 18, you're able to see that this box, this chest, has a similar trap on it as the last one did.
Oh, so that's easy to disarm then, because you know it.
Easier.
Yes. Oh, the other trap. What was that?
It appeared to be some sort of. It would have set off some sort of an explosion.
Oh, okay. So it wasn't like a wyvern poison bolt to the face.
No,
Just making sure. All right.
it would have set off what. There was enough explosives that it would have set off the equivalent of like a fireball.
Okay. So there's a fireball's worth of black powder. So when I attempt to unlock this, please remove yourself from, a vicinity that would be
Vanya
inspected.
backs
Thank you very much.
I've been hit by enough traps today.
Yeah.
I figure there's something in that box.
It's all you, man.
Yeah, I know. It's all me. It's always all me.
From the outside of the room, you got this.
34.
It shouldn't have been with advantage. It's only a 27.
Only a 27.
Oh well, in that case,
You can roll dice too, Bill.
no. What was once locked and trapped is no longer.
Okay, bye.
So I will
Mage
open up the
hand open.
box.
Inside, you see it has inside of it there are 3 scroll tubes that are made out of what looks like pretty fancy material. One that appears to be made out of silver with ruby inlets. One that appears to be made out of gold with sapphire um, uh, uh, inset gems, and one that appears to be made out of platinum with diamond inset gems.
All right,
Those
I
could be
will
useful.
collect those and hand those to Biro and go ask Tara if she understands arcane.
The spell scrolls themselves, you think, are probably worth a pretty penny.
The
Um,
cases?
The spells, like the scroll cases, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do we need to identify the scrolls, or just by virtue of being an arcane caster, can I read it and get a sense of what they do?
You could read them and get a sense of what they do.
Okay, I will do so.
Which one do you open first?
Least fancy case to most fancy case.
All right, so you open the silver one, and it is a scroll of the 2nd level ritual spell Skywrite.
Ooh.
Interesting.
The one made of gold is a 3rd level ritual spell Phantom Steed.
Oh, yes.
Second level?
The 3rd level
Third
ritual
level.
spell Phantom Steed. Phantom
Phantom speed.
Phantom Speed. Yep. And the platinum
roll.
one, as you open it up, is a 5th level ritual spell, Rary's Telepathic Bond.
Ooh.
I will.
Oh, wow. What? I don't even know.
Wait.
I'm just gonna say telepathic bond.
Why
I'm
are you
gonna
excited
hand.
about that now?
Rary apostrophe
Rary.
S. Rary's.
Like Rory.
I'm gonna hand these
Rory.
to Shango and say
Rary.
this is why it's useful to look into the chests and figure out what we have.
Django continues muttering arcane words as he casts Identify.
Are the explosives removable easily? Not with the check.
Now, yes.
Oh, okay. Are they dynamite sticks like that fashion?
Yeah, they're stuff that you've seen used for mining before.
Yes, we're going to take these. Thank you.
Bureau, did you want to put those in the bag of holding?
You take them out, and separately, they are. Tara says that those are used in Craghammer all the time. They, especially in the mining area.
Down in the mithril mines.
Down in the mithril mines, of course.
Mine.
And she explains to you, as a matter of fact, that they come from the Cracksackle Guild Hall, which is a guild hall of rock gnomes that live in Craghammer. And these are usually about 50 gold pieces each. And 2 of them is about equivalent to a fireball. So you get 2 from each chest, so you have a total of 4. You can throw them about 30 feet or so after lighting them, and any creature or objects within 20-foot radius of them, when they go off, and it detonates at the start of the thrower's next turn after a 6-second fuse. It's a DC 12 dexterity save for half or 4d6 fire damage.
Got some grenades.
Yeah, so you light them and throw them, and at the beginning of your next turn, they go off.
Interesting.
Yeah, Bureau, did you want to put that in the bag? And
No,
I will be taking these. Thank you very much.
They are rather volatile. Just to let you know. Like,
Are they?
Jostle
Are
around
they-
with them too much. Yeah.
Oh, they have a liquid component. Oh yes, put these in the bag, please.
I believe the shorthand term that the gnomes use is nitro.
Nice.
Oh, I thought this was a black powder component, which would be much more stable, but thank you. We already passed the fire room. I thought it'd be fine, but I guess...
Nox, if you're asking about the scrolls, no, I'll hand them to Shane when he's ready and let him decide what to do with them.
You finished the identify on the boots, Shango.
Yay.
They are boots of levitation.
Ooh.
While you wear, they require attunement. While you wear these boots, you can use an action to cast the levitate spell on yourself at will.
Ooh.
Shango, isn't that fucking useless for you?
Well,
He can only cast it once,
yes.
right?
It's
Once
not
per
me,
day.
it's at will.
Oh,
Well.
that's cool.
Well, my natural abilities are limited per day.
Oh no,
Okay.
I was saying it out of character, but
Oh, yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
So boots of levitation.
Boots of levitation.
Sky boots got
do
it.
you want to put those in the bag?
Unless somebody wants to use them instead of risking stepping on a pressure plate.
That may
They
be
do
better.
require attunement.
Yeah, we would need to take another rest.
I'll hold them out to Noxus. No more pressure plates you would like to step on?
Boom, roasted.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't get a odd giant on.
You can put them on. They just aren't going to do anything until you attune to them.
I attune.
Takes an hour.
Takes
Yeah,
a
it
short
takes-
rest.
All right. Should we proceed now?
Yes.
Yes.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Hopefully, this is the end game we are in. Considering you would want to keep your loot close.
Thank you for the scrolls, Bureau. I believe most helpful they might indeed prove.
You're welcome.
All right. Well,
Terra
Or
says,
here.
"Don't worry about it. I have access to pretty much anything I need at House Thunderbrand." So,
that's if we make it back.
all right.
When?
There's no reason to be a Debbie Downer, right?
Debbie
The word you're
Downer?
looking for, Noxus, is when. That is when we are making it back.
Bureau, would you like to?
You cut out, buddy. What did you say?
I asked if you would like to investigate
The door? Yes.
Yes, the dwarf. The dwarf.
And I will help.
Terra says, "It's a pessimist."
Oh
my Oh, fuck! Fucking hell!
Okay, can we please
this
go to real
door-
dice?
Oh, fuck.
This door is neither locked nor trapped, Bureau. As a matter of fact, you forget the word door for a moment.
What is door? What is this?
Where am I? What is
Whatever the
But no,
barrier.
for real,
Close.
You walked straight.
You just, with double ones, I'm going to say you walk up and push on the door
There.
to open it.
This wood piece is fine.
And
Yes,
the doors,
yes, Django.
the doors, you're like, oh, these aren't locked or trapped, and you push on them. No trap goes off, but they do actually appear to be locked.
Oh.
The elephant is now locked.
This
The what?
thing in my way won't open.
Blink.
A door, Bureau.
Did you get too close to the water, Piero? Should we be worried?
The door is no.
The thing in your way, Bureau, is now not locked.
Thank you, Fike. And being as I wholeheartedly believe there is no trap of any kind, I am
Get off
saying
that
this
platform.
very slowly in case anybody wants to do anything. I will
can't help
push
you.
As you
door.
push open the doors
Too far away.
and they open up, I'm going to need Fike, Biero, and Renata,
Of course.
and Noxus.
Oh. Oh no.
No, that was a meta move away.
Oh?
I'm gonna need the four of you to make dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
I guess I didn't far.
Come on, this is what I'm good at. No, it's not.
You were saying?
Normally it is.
I guess I'm
I don't actually have proficiency in Dex. It's just good on its own.
Well, you got to be flat-footed. You were on stairs,
Yeah.
so you weren't
Yeah.
flat-footed. So
Yeah,
that
that's
was,
true.
You know.
I'm just
Fike,
sitting there.
You succeed. Do you have evasion yet?
No, I do not. I will in 1 level.
Ah.
If
that
we
stinks
vote
for
that
you.
way.
You succeed. Biero, you succeed. Ren and Noxus, you do not.
Yeah.
Even though my pinky toe ring says I should.
Yep. As from the opposite door, a bolt of lightning comes arcing into the room, ending in the stairs behind you.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, you failed me, Maiden's Die.
Hey! Revenge is mine!
Fail me.
Good. Good.
Yeah. Take that.
Put me in jail.
That'd be more like put me in jail.
Are you making
My-
a kite kinky right now?
It is the maiden's die. What do you expect?
You named it to be kinky? Oh, hit me with that lightning, daddy!
Oh my god.
Those of you that failed take
We just took a
24
turn.
points of lightning damage.
Ah,
Those of you
yes.
that succeeded took 12.
Still in triple digits, yeah.
Yay.
It hath been a while.
As a bolt of lightning
was
blasts
not-
into you.
That was not me just pointing that out.
No.
Oh, Biro.
I suppose
your
not long
trap
enough since the
searching
dragon.
abilities- Your trap searching abilities are impeccable.
Anyway,
24.
I will wander carefully down the hall, continuing to look for traps and pressure plates.
Perception check.
I believe we aren't much better with dragons than dungeons at this point.
Oh, inspiration.
Yeah!
15. You do not notice any further traps, Bureau.
We're clear.
Are you sure
Wonderful.
As sure as I was before.
that I'm gonna stay right here?
I'm gonna start. I'll start walking and I'll round the corner.
Ah, another door.
Just for good measure, I'm gonna jump down the stairs to avoid being
Okay.
carried.
It's
these
very unlucky
bas-
stairs. Yeah, don't be on the stairs. It's unlucky.
What are these baskets? What are these?
They appear to be smashed
What are those?
Link was here.
or rotted and destroyed.
So no rupees. Got it.
The
Next.
hero of time was here. What is this?
All right, Biro. Show me what
Alright.
your half-elf eyes see that mine don't.
Make an investigation check, Bureau.
I'm gonna pull Nox's back.
These are some bad rolls.
From what you can tell, the door does not appear to be trapped, but it is locked.
It's locked, Fike. I don't see any traps, though.
All right, cool. I'll unlock it. By the way, if my lockpick set gets bent from doing all this, I'm going to be furious.
Can have mine.
31. This door is no.
This
Okay.
door is clean.
Yeah, this door is clear. Let us do. Wait. How are the chests broken? Just
They
rotted?
look like they rotted in on themselves, essentially. Like it's such rotted and wet, damp wood that it kind of like collapsed in on itself.
Cool, fantastic. That doesn't give me any insight of what trap is possibly beyond this door, if any.
Open from afar, you would like again?
Yes, open it from afar, please.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, back away. Everyone, back away. Like out the room, back away.
Fine.
Mage hand open.
Use your mage hand and open the door. As the door opens, you can see through it, and there's a more hallway.
Oh,
right.
usually I'm pissed, but like the relief.
It's the first door that hasn't been trapped in a while.
This
I
is
am immediately suspicious.
yes. This is
I inside the door. Why aren't you trapped?
this is what is the term for this? The worst.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct.
Can
Ren,
I
you are
just
learning.
stick my head in these rotted chests real quick and see if there's anything there as we
Yeah,
pass by?
they smell pretty bad.
Okay.
And there appears to be the remnants, you know how like if you soak water or like paper long enough, it turns into like a pulp material. It's like that stuff, except long rotted, and there's like some sort of fungus growing on it.
Eesh. Well, that's gross.
I would
Yeah,
like
I'm
to-
not touching that.
Oh, so yeah, I would like to perceive the room to see if anything looks out of the ordinary, like I did with the stairs.
Make a perception check.
I would like to perceive the room.
This
I'd like
is
to
a
perceive
privy.
Yep, filled it to the brim.
Nox versus room.
23. Nothing appears to be out of the ordinary. As you're run in, you make sure to double check the tiles in the floor, make sure none of them are raised more than the others or anything like that. From what you can tell, the room seems safe.
It looks good to me.
Down the hallway, there are each individual like stalls, for lack of a better term, and inside each one is
Toilets.
a smaller chest.
Okay.
Is it the privy that we
Yeah, I was
found
like, did we find the bathrooms?
What languages do you speak, Nox?
I believe just Common and Draconic. Double check.
There's something written on them in a language you
Yeah, just Draconic.
and you're kind of far away
yeah.
to see it, but yeah.
What is?
I will follow Bureau.
Eh.
I've got Elvish and Dwarvish.
I think
You don't recognize it either, Bureau.
What is it?
I don't know. I mean, everything in here has been one specific, right?
Elsa, you know anything that'll help you read this stuff?
Who's Elsa?
Piero.
You know. right?
Sorry, Tara.
I was gonna say, oh, is he?
I'll say,
Is
with
he
your
okay?
perception check- with your perception check, Noxus, these things look like they have less filth piled up on them.
Mm-hmm.
These are pretty clean.
And
Well, they're not
Celestial,
clean, but they have
Is it
less.
celestial?
in Celestial, most inscriptions have been thus far.
It is not celestial.
No. Hmm.
Can I go take a look at it?
Sure.
Yeah, go peek.
I speak giant and goblin and common.
Nope.
Damn it.
Anything in
Yeah,
like the
Tara?
old? Isn't it like high common or
I-
anything like that?
Nope.
Nope. Hmm.
Tara, what language is
What languages do I know?
Yeah.
Well, Common, Dwarvish, Draconic, and Goblin.
Fuck.
Damn.
I'll be really
Do you
curious
happen
as
to
to
know
what
the
these say.
comprehend languages spell?
I do. It's not prepared. I'd have to cast it ritually.
Django.
Same. I
Would,
would need
It
to
might be worth the time.
Yeah, but don't you
Yeah.
speak one of those funny languages that no one speaks?
Primordial? Aqua?
Yeah,
Terra?
that one.
I certainly do.
Could you see if it's that?
I say I certainly do in Aquan.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to go
Nothing,
down
man.
there to check.
Yeah. I like scoozy, 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 scoozy. Pardon? Thank you.
It does not appear to be an Aquan
Or any primordial.
or any primordial. No.
Also, why do you speak Aquan?
I speak all
wouldn't
four
be-
primordial.
Oh.
Yeah, he speaks all four.
Oh, right, they're
all four
dialects.
primordials.
Yeah.
Yeah, all four dialects.
Hmm.
Tara doesn't speak Undercommon? That's weird.
Why? Because I'm a dwarf. You think I should speak Undercommon?
Don't be so racist, Mike.
You know, I was saying that out of character, but yeah, you know what?
Do you speak Sylvan?
Yes.
Do you speak Sylvan? I'm pretty sure you don't.
Fucking insight check me, Bill.
Against the DM.
No, against Terra.
Oh fuck. I haven't hit that button in a long
Hey.
time.
Oh.
Oh, really? Do you now?
Yeah.
Well, could you teach me? Go ahead and say something in Sylvan.
Yeah.
That wasn't that bad of a deception check.
Anyway,
Just disintegrate me now, Bill.
I'm thinking about it. If you feel it's important to take the time,
More knowledge is better than less.
I
you
suppose.
said Shango, you have,
Yes, I would need time, but I can.
as would I, and you know, as opposed to, I mean, you're already down there.
Certainly. And I'll step a little bit out of the way in case people want to do something in those 10 minutes and
Yeah.
pull out my book again, flip to the page. Oh, yeah, wrong page. There it is.
All right.
While they're doing that, is there anything else like here, like iconography, anything that we can look at that isn't writing to get a better sense of what these might
In this room, not really, no.
be?
Secret doors, maybe?
You can make an investigation check for secret doors.
Oh, I was yelling at them, but yeah, sure.
Can't help you.
I
I
mean,
can look
I'll
around
look
for
if you
secret
want
doors,
me-
but
I'll look if you want me
You can
to.
all look for secret doors. I
Oh.
mean, you've got 10 minutes to scour the room.
Sure.
It's just
Sure. What are we rolling?
it's investigation to search for secret doors.
I'm sure this will be. Nope. At least I'm not negative.
You all find no secret doors.
Darn. So I guess this is just a dead end except for these chests. Hopefully there's something in them other than weird fungus.
That is a giggle. That is.
Oh no.
Well, I just thought that was funny.
I could open these chests very easily with a stick of dynamite.
I mean, are these also sort of rotting?
No, these ones look. I mean, they're still covered in a layer of filth, but not as bad as everything else. They look sort of like how Basvir's statue looked like it was a little bit less filthy and maybe newer to this place. These chests have a similar.
So, an out of character. No, I shouldn't say this out loud. I mean, Fike, if it comes down to it, save the explosion stuff. I'll open it with my axe instead.
Shango, you finish ritual casting. And in order to read or to understand those whatever the language is, comprehend languages doesn't tell you what the language is, but
Yeah.
you have to run your hand across, and it essentially in your brain changes it to common for you.
I need to like swipe across basically.
Yeah, like
Magic Braille.
almost.
All right, I'll start with the one on the very right where I'm at right now. Do like that.
This one says unlocked, trapped.
Really
Huh.
I'll move to the next one.
This one says locked, trapped.
I'll keep going down.
That one says. That one says unlocked, untrapped.
I'll tap it once and then move to the next.
That one says locked, trapped.
Okay. Just Renata, excuse me, please.
Hmm?
And move to the next one.
That one says unlocked, trapped.
All of them are trapped. And last but not least.
Unlocked, untrapped.
I'll also tap it again and turn to everybody and convey what I just heard. Now, if to believe these wordings we are, I doth not know. Yep.
Arches the brow when he says doth.
Anybody want to help me investigate the
off.
first one and see if it aligns with the words?
Certainly. The first one you said?
Yep. Is it unlocked and trapped, Bill?
Yep.
19 investigation. It appears to be as the words say.
Well, the words seem to ring true for this one. Like, want to de-trap it, as it were?
Why not start with the untrapped ones? And I point to the
The
two
allegedly
untrapped ones.
untrapped ones.
Yes.
I'll
Just
just
at
go
least
down
test
the
the
line
theory.
and investigate them to see if
All right.
they all. So that's 1, 2, 3, 5 more.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All of them appear to match up with what they say.
All right. Then I will mage hand open one of the untrapped, unlocked. The last
Which one? The one closest to the way you came in, or the one in the one that's like this one?
The one you just clicked.
All right. Use your mage hand to slide open the chest, and it opens.
And is there
Look
anything
inside.
inside?
Looking inside, you see what looks to be a shattered glass vial and some sort of liquid soaking into the wood underneath at the bottom.
Looks
What
like
color?
there was potentially a potion.
Oh.
Can we tell what color the liquid is?
No. It's all soaked into the wood at this point.
Gotcha.
Of course,
To
the
next.
easily gotten ones are.
I'll try the other unlocked, untrapped one.
So the first one here,
Mm-hmm.
you open it up, and inside appears to be a singular small potion vial.
I will pick it up and hand it to Shingo.
It's fairly familiar to you. It's a basic healing potion.
Okay. Got a healing potion here. Seems like we can't get too many of these. Spike, you want to try unlocking and/or untrapping the rest of them?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
While this is all going on, I kind of want to watch.
You want to what?
I want to keep watch.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
All right. So which ones are trapped? Because I was in the other room teaching Tara Sylvan.
All of the closed ones.
You know Sylvan.
No, I don't.
Then why? What?
It is a ruse, Ren. It is all a ruse. How have you not understood it? All right. So the first one is trapped. I will try to disarm it.
The first one, the one that you're in front of, is opened already.
I mean, you know, the first one from the right.
This, oh, That one right there, they inform you is unlocked but trapped.
Clear the area, please, so I may work. Unless your bureau, in which, just be handsome.
I'll tab 5 again.
Mhm.
And cast guidance.
And then run away. And
Run
run back down.
away!
He told me to clear, so I'm going to stay
Yep.
clear.
Make your thieves' tools check.
Nice.
Yeah, it is no longer trapped.
Cool. I'll open it and then look inside and see what I got.
Inside appears to be the entire chest is filled with snakes that are writhing around inside.
Ah!
Oh, I'll just shut that.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Yes, I go back to what I said about dynamite before. Which other ones are trapped, please?
Wait,
That
Fike, you don't
one-
want to have all those snakes for back home? Now we have people to look after them?
I
You
don't
can
know
name
what
them
you're
all after
talking
pasta
about.
again?
No, you don't remember any of that? That is all a dream that you had?
Oh god.
That one, as you're attempting to deal with it, does fire a poison dart into your face.
Oh.
Going to make. Oh yeah, that hits you. Make a Constitution save.
Oh, Botzir is famous for putting wyvern poison in chests, guys. Just a reminder to y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Last time it backfired. I guess he learned from his mistake.
that's my maiden's die.
Oh, fuck! Why did I do this? Why did I even...
You take 24 points of poison damage.
Oof.
As you get hit with dart, a poison dart in your chest.
Okay, we're getting Fike proof against poison.
However, as you open the chest, it's empty.
Oh.
Wow.
Red herring.
Like, you got 8 points of healing.
That sounds like Bosbeer.
Thank you, sir.
Looking-
Would you like me to proceed? And I pull the bolt out of my neck and just go, all right.
You got this.
The next one down is already opened.
All right, cool. I don't got to do anything for that one. Excuse me, Bureau.
The next one that you would need to go after is that one. That one, as they tell you, is locked and trapped.
Cool. I can't wait for someone to spit in my face with this one.
This
Full of
fe-
snakes. Let's go.
You are able to unlock and disarm it. And as you open it, it too is empty.
This seemeth almost worse than Percy's door.
Oh no, Percy's door had a bear in it, and that was very exciting. This one is going
That
to be
one's
untrapped
open.
now.
But at least
And
there was something at the end.
That one is unlocked but trapped, apparently.
Yeah. I will untrap it.
You still have guidance also. You never used it.
Oh yeah, that's good. I'll put a 4 on that.
All right.
24.
24. You are able to disarm the trap. And as you lift open the chest, there is a rolled up piece of parchment inside of it.
Dope. It says you lose, and then it blows up. I would like to try to read it, please.
This paper will self-destruct
You
in
open it up
now.
and there's no rules on it, or no words on it. There is an image of a middle finger on a reversed hand.
Of
Yep.
course it.
I would like to show this to the group. I would like to show
Of
this to the
course.
group and just go.
We already knew he was a dick.
Like I said, worse than Percy's door.
So I guess we're going back then.
Wait, you know what?
This
I would like to go full Scanlan real quick. Biro, please shut the door.
No, I'm sorry.
dude.
Not. I'll just
Anyway.
make sure I put that page back and just.
What would you guys like to do?
Does this
Apparently,
satisfy
Pike
our
wants to take a
hunger?
shit and.
No, we're good now.
We fast forwarded past that.
I say
This
go
is-
back and check one of the doors or upstairs.
Yes. Does this satisfy our hunger of opening chests and boxes?
Very much.
I certainly
so.
hope so.
Until the next one.
All right, so we go back up the stairs, up the stairs again, down the stairs again, down the stairs, missing the third step to not set off the trap, and then we end up back there. Is that
Aw,
okay?
You had to say it.
Yep.
Man.
And we avoid the water.
Yes, avoid the fucking water at all costs.
All right, up or through the door.
Up. Is my vote.
Okay, we're going up. I go up the stairs. Fuck, I should've done that.
You go up the stairs and
Highly regret it.
Avoid, like, look for traps, look for traps.
Step away from
Too late.
Oh.
Too late. I already did it. I already
you get
did
to the
it.
top and see what looks to be a golden sarcophagus.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Fuck it. Nope. That's bad juju.
this entire
Juju?
place. Is...
But that's a fucking coffin with no.
Literally
Oh.
just through a mausoleum we passed.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
it has
we
block
didn't see
text.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if inside is like a gate stone to get us out of here or something like that?
Feel free
Is there
to
any
cast
inscription or
detect
anything like that?
magic.
Or does it have, like,
I'll-
names like the mausoleum or dates?
It does not have any names or dates on it. It does have what appears to be a relief of some sort of plate armored warrior holding a sword, kind of on their chest, like this.
Classic.
Is this familiar at all, iconography of anything?
Make a religion check.
I'm great. I'm great
Can
at
I
this.
get in on this?
Sure, if Nox gets out of your way.
I mean, can I? I'm I think 2 feet
Oh, wait.
taller than. Can I
Oh,
see over
yeah,
his
you
head?
can make a religion check.
We're great at this.
I was gonna ask if I
Um,
could too, but I forgot
sure.
that I have. Yeah, I forgot that I have proficiency with it now.
Go ahead.
We are great at this.
So good at this.
I mean, it's not hard to recognize iconography of certain deities because it's in some places it's kind of everywhere. You recognize the iconography as that of Moradin, the Allhammer. The individual on the relief, it does appear to be dwarven, and it is not a sword touched to their chest, but a hammer, a maul.
Huh. Well, I'm satisfied. You don't mess with the dead.
Yeah. We'll just do a respectful bow and turn.
Vanya mutters a few words in giant and then turns.
As I
Gives a
walk
quick
down the
bow.
stairs, I say, if anybody wants to go fuck with gold sarcophagus, it's all
No.
you."
And that's the story of how we walked away from the Hammer of Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
He already gave that to.
Oh
and then
no,
left.
the good party walks away from our magic weapon and not disturb the dead. Oh no.
Oh, so sad. Wee.
Boo-hoo.
sad.
Oh, boo-hoo.
But is it
Which
magic?
none of you
though?
could wield anyway because you don't have strength or belt of giant strength.
We do have a dwarf though, and she's good enough.
Sweet and full of might.
I'm gonna.
She's
check
worthy.
This door, is it unlocked?
Make an investigation check. It is locked.
All right, cool. I'll make sure it's not locked anymore.
It is no longer locked.
All right, cool. Nox, mage hand it open, please. Everybody back up.
All right, backing up
Yeep.
and mage hand.
The door opens.
Seems good to me.
Oh, I'll peek in to see what I could see. Oh, there we go.
Guys, give me a sec.
I wasn't sure. Sometimes you wait for
Someone to say something.
another door. Fantastic.
Another hallway.
I feel like Bill really needs me to take that next level in Rogue.
Well, anybody wanna?
Yeah, I got it. And I'll just start walking across the hall.
Fike.
Oh no, we're good. It's fine. This is another hallway. Fantastic.
Of course it is.
Investigate another door.
As you get in there, Ren, behind the other two, the door closes behind you.
Shit! No! Try to grab it.
Slams right in your face, Vanya. And you guys watch as Fike, as you're walking down the hallway, you can see the opposite northern and southern parts of the wall spark with arcane force, and a beam of arcane light extends from one side of the wall to the other and starts moving towards down the hall.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I need all of you to make dexterity saves.
Yeah, I gotta try to.
Just like a wall of force that's coming down?
Nope, it's a single line or beam, like a laser that's connecting from one side of the wall to the other and moving towards
Can I use my slippers and spider climb to jump up onto the actual walls?
I'll give you the advantage then.
Woo!
That's smart, yeah.
Basically, it's the hallway for the Red Queen in Resident Evil.
That is where my inspiration came from, yes.
Oh.
That means it's coming back as the ladders.
And somebody is gonna get chopped in.
Ren just does a split in the air with the spider climb boots.
Yeah. Fike and Ren, you are able to avoid it. Noxus, you are not. You suffer.
Getting cut in half.
Oh, no.
Ooh. 29 points of force damage.
Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Is anybody doing anything outside?
I'm hacking at the door with my axe and trying to get through it.
You can make a pair of attacks against the door.
Alright.
As you're hacking, you hear, "Fuck, that hurt!"
The 18 you can do damage with.
Just calling back, stay away from the door!
I'm ready.
8 points of damage. You guys hear on the door behind you, Ren, as kind of a little bit of what's it called? The Shining, as you see his axe kind of come through it a little bit, though that the door is not broken down. Before that happens, the arcane line shows up at a higher up, like closer to your torso as it starts moving down the hallway. I need you to get another set of dexterity saves.
Try to jump down.
Wait, can I start making thieves' tools checks to get out?
On what?
Oh, is there another door?
Do I still have advantage from the boots?
I'll still give you advantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Dex save.
You're too busy trying to dodge this laser. This time, Ren, you do not succeed.
Ooh.
I will
help you.
I'll move up as this is happening. I'm gonna try to use stone shape to carve out a space around the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the door kind of collapses.
Yep. That just a second, and we'll do that. Ren, you take. Holy shit! I just rolled 4d10 and got 7s on all 4 of them.
Oof. 28 then?
Congratulations, Bill.
So
Yeah.
20. It's crazy. No, I'm just saying that's kind of crazy to get the same
Ow.
number on 4.
Oh,
So you take 24 points of force damage, Ren. Or 28.
28. Yeah, I got it. Okay.
28 points of force damage as this beam slams into you. Biro, you come up to the door and you hold the side of it and cast Stone Shape by around where it connects to the stone wall, and it like disconnects, and you watch as it hits the floor behind you, Ren.
Head that way.
And
Yes.
as you turn around to head out,
Stay out of the direct
Nox-
line.
Nox and Fike, you can see that it in almost like a cross shape at the far end of the hallway now starts coming towards you. Ren, because you're so close, you're able to jump out. I do need Nox and Fike to make one more set of deck saves as you guys are running out towards the back. I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Sure.
Fike, you're able to like shape yourself up against the wall to avoid it. Noxus, you take an additional.
Imagine one of these game shows where the wall comes at you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The Japanese
much.
game show. Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. 18 points of force damage. As you guys are able to get out past Vanya and Ren and Biero out of the hallway.
The thing keeps going in there, or just stop once they come out?
You watched as it began to spark up again, but once they exited the hall between the two doors, it appears that it sort of powered down.
Ooh, that sucked.
Ren swears under breath in Elvish.
All right, everybody else.
No. I mean, I'm all right, but
Fine.
damn.
I'm sorry you got hurt, but like I said, if I'm going to go into a dangerous place, I don't know why everybody insists on following me so closely. But you
Because
all
you
did
should
fantastic
not be
work.
going alone, Fike. That is why.
It's not alone. You could see. Well, I guess you couldn't see me. Oh well, what happened? I'm expecting that this place is going to fucking blow.
Can we go to another door?
We don't have another door. We have the back the way we came.
We
Yeah,
have
which
the
has two
door
other
back.
doors.
The one of the original sets of doors. Perhaps it connects to that one.
Probably.
If I may offer a thought, the door only closed upon entering of the third person.
The timing of it was when Fike got to the far door.
Okay. Well, for me, it looked like it was the third person.
Yeah,
door
I
then,
just,
right?
it's, I
Yeah.
probably should have explained it better, but like, it takes some time to walk down the hallway longer than it does for him to just move his token to the end of the hallway. So, which leaves a little other time for other people to get in there, is all. So,
It's all right. I have an idea. I could do it real fast, real quick, if you guys want me to.
Are you okay too?
Yeah, of course.
What?
Well, the door's open, so might as well get an easy
Shango.
out.
Yeah, I'm very sorry that this is going to be a terrible use of your haste spell. So I cast haste.
from the
Oh.
ring?
Yeah.
Or, yeah, from the ring? Yeah, so
Yeah.
you speed up.
I'll try to reach Fike before he runs away to tell him to
Barrel
be
into the
brave
door.
and give him guidance. I don't know if I
Alright.
can actually touch him or
So
not.
I'll say you are able to. So you have guidance on you. Like,
like, well.
as you go, you guys watch him roadrunner down the end of the hallway.
Now, real quick, I have advantage on dexterity checks. Does
Dexterity
that mean?
saves, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
the save.
saves.
Never mind. So, all
Yeah,
right. So
saves.
cool. I'm gonna try to pick the door real fast.
All right. 29. You guys watch as the beams begin to power up again as he gets to the end of the hallway. But Fike whips out his thieves' tools, starts working away at the door, and the door swings open, and the beams power down before they are able to take effect.
I only got a minute, guys. I'm going. Woo!
Impressive.
Good job, Pappy.
Just dart into the next room.
Well, not so much a room.
It's literally the.
Yeah, it's the connector.
Of course it is.
Well, saves us going through those double doors,
I
isn't it?
suppose.
I look around to see what I can see.
I'm
What am I?
starting to. There you go.
I bet you there was giant monsters in this room.
The entire room was one huge gelatinous cube.
Good on us, though. We cunningly avoided it.
Reminds me of the time I almost died from a gelatinous cube.
Did you?
Really, I was almost killed by a gelatinous cube once.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was this weird situation. I was like, my character was low on HP and got sucked inside the cube and then passed out inside the cube, and
I
no
was
one
just
could
pretty
get me
low
out.
level.
I just
You're
remember.
actually pretty decent level.
I remember doing a bad pun one-liner at a gelatinous cube once. That's all I remember. And you gave me inspiration for it.
Yeah.
I only got 1 minute of this, so. Meow.
Wow!
You dart down over there.
Y'all can't catch me. I'm too quick.
Fast.
So quick, the DM can't even reveal the map.
Nothing gets over your head, Fike. You're too quick. You'll catch it.
Oh yeah, what's that? What's that from?
Drax.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah.
I've mastered the art of moving so slowly that you can't see.
Yes.
And
Except it's the opposite. Is this another? Never mind.
Well, hold on. Go back to where you were again,
Okay. Yep.
and help me out. And pull out your arrow to show me what your 60-foot dark vision
Oh sure.
gets you down the hall. So I can accurately show you what you're looking at. There you go. And again, ignore those little dots. Those aren't part of my map. Because I found this map online and didn't actually make it myself.
Oh no, you made it yourself. We all know you did, and you're just
We
being
all
modest.
know it.
You're just so talented.
All right. Cool. I'm gonna continue to clear.
You got about 30 seconds left on your...
Yeah.
as you get to there,
Fike.
you've...
Column of necrotic damage.
Hey, connector.
Oh boy.
And...
Jeez,
Also,
this
can
is
you
a
give-
freaking huge map.
can you give me your arrow down the... So I can see how far 60 feet is? You...
Now this is how you clear dungeons, guys.
Yeah.
Take note.
Oh, it's a drawbridge.
You were, Fuck, you were just rushing down at your full haste speed, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
got
he's way
about
ahead of
20
us.
seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm mad fast, yo. All right. Drawbridge, the end of the drawbridge, or the beginning of the drawbridge.
Alrighty.
Does it lead me into? I guarantee it leads me into a pit of death,
Oops,
destruction,
wrong
doom,
tool.
and dismay.
And at this point, you will have finished up your haste.
Yeah.
So we're not actually able to keep up, right?
Not until that point.
And then down the hallway for me. 60...
It's the water.
That water is beneath you.
Yeah, it
There's a bridge
is.
that
You
kinda
take that
goes-
water. You're beneath us.
The bridge,
You ho! Fuck you!
the bridge, and at this point, that wave of lethargy comes over you, and you have to kind of like lean against the wall
Pike.
Ugh.
Follow the ugh.
But yeah, as you get there, you can kind of look over, and about 15 feet down from you is that vertical stone path, and underneath that is a pool of water, a large square pool of scummy water.
I'll use the message bracelet to send a message to Fike. Father, you're still with us.
Oh, am I stunned right now? No, I'm good.
Now you're good.
I am better, thank you. I've cleared much of the way. There have been no traps. Please follow the glamorous footsteps of your Lord and Savior, Father Vanderfyke.
What do my eyes see?
Down the hallway, show me 120 feet.
Hang on, I gotta get out farther.
Yo, this map is thick.
Yeah, it is.
With like
100
5 C's.
Wow.
We are literally coming up on the end.
It's thick with traps.
I can see the end.
The only place that we haven't really that column.
Because we haven't really explored that. It's all this.
Yeah, there's still a lot we haven't.
Yeah, because of angles with the ceiling and everything, you can only see about yay so much down that way, and
yay so much down
yay
this
so
way.
much down that way.
Right. Well, we can keep going.
Well, let's let everyone catch up, and then we can make a democratic decision on what we do next.
Oh, I turn around. Oh shit! Yeah, that's good.
And plus, I should have the biggest vote. I got here first.
So how high is that bridge over the scummy water?
15 feet.
A little more than that. From the bridge down to that stone walkway is about 15 feet, and then it's about another feet. So from that to the water is about 20 feet.
So it's safe to walk across, supposedly.
Supposedly.
We don't have to get close to it at all if we use the flying carpet.
Is this
I
true?
pull it out and I do like those things that you do at a picnic. And yeah.
These stairs go down, right?
Yes.
Okay. Down I do not like.
What if down is out?
Then I am wrong.
What is being as above,
Astute.
so below when we entered here, and we did not, so.
We did just, I mean, this way seems as good as any. Went past a bunch of doors back there. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Tara's still here. Fantastic.
Father, which direction would you like us? You are our savior.
Yeah, you seem to be just running ahead willy-nilly.
He's good at that.
I would say I'm proficient in that, but bridges are usually good, and they usually hold up things that are terrible, so I would say that straight would be our best course of action.
The one time Fike will say something straight was the best course of action.
So nobody thinks we should go back and explore what's going on with those other doors?
Yes, we have established many a times. Any way is as good as any other.
I mean, we've done that, and look where it's got us.
Well,
A couple useful things, a lot of damage.
Yes.
But I mean, we are looking for something specific.
That is true.
Yeah, we're looking
We
for.
have no
bad
idea
guy,
what
right?
it is.
Yeah, I really want like I could use a find the way spell. Does anyone have that kind of spell?
I doubt my nature communion would work in this place.
Yeah.
At least I think so. I don't think this is the type of place where that would be, because this is man-made,
This
seems
would
to
not
be.
a place of nature.
Right.
So it would not extend out 3 miles, but I believe if you do it in a place like that, it extends out 300 feet.
Is it?
So here's the thing: we could go another 400 feet and cross 50,000 traps.
Caves and
And-
natural underground setting in the radius is 300 feet, but it doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction.
Oh, so
Yep.
Never
So not
mind.
at all.
disregard.
The only doors I'm interested in the back are these ones. That's it.
All right. So, Biro, you had something to say?
So my general approach to these things, this is both in and out of character, is that what really sucks is if you get 500 feet away and go through a whole bunch of dangers and then realize that you passed the place you needed to be in the first 50 feet. So maybe better to explore what's around us before getting back to it becomes even trickier.
Okay. So let's go back and clear. Everybody, 4 or again?
I'm
I
good
just
with
want
that.
to get out of here.
We all want to get out of here, and I know Shango's opinion is fantastic as always.
Pardon
all right,
me?
cool. Well, you keep saying that any direction is a good direction right now because we don't know where we're going. So,
Indeed.
and you're always right. And blue, next.
Some of that is true.
I guess I'll start walking back. All right, at least we know this path is clear. All right, cool. I'm gonna walk over to this slanted doors and just see if they're. I'm going to see if Biro will look to see if they're traps.
Bureau, would you like to check to see if they are trapped?
I would, with a 23.
With a 23.
Ooh.
Look at you.
Fancy pants.
When your modifier comes in handy.
Mhm.
Like a broken clock, right? The doors do not appear to be locked or trapped.
Not locked or trapped. Mage hand open.
Suspicious.
If everybody would like to spread out first.
Boom. And I use the mage hand.
2 mage hands. Push open both the doors at the same time, like Aragorn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys push your mage hands out towards the doors, and as they swing open, it reveals a much larger semi-circular chamber. As the doors open, you feel an oppressive force in your minds that says, "It's about time you arrived.
Ah,
Been
fuck.
making your way here for some time, and I've been looking forward to meeting all of you."
Guess it's not this door. Let's keep going, guys.
Okay, bye.
Door had block checked, and you wanted to.
Shit.
Yep. See you later. Have a good night. Sorry, wrong. This isn't where I parked my car.
What is a car?
Chariot. Yeah. Who did we find? Who did we fucking?
Who do you think?
Your mother. I think we found your mother.
What is that gif where it's like, oh!
As the doors open, your mage hands disappear.
I think
As on the opposite side of the room is a massive floating spherical entity with a large eye in the middle of its face and several stalks containing, at the end of which each have their own eyes staring at you.
Here we go.
Y'all hear that?
Yep.
Like what the fuck?
Like in my house alone, it's dark, and then that fucking shit happened.
It begins.
Jill is very
Shit.
excited.
Beholder's one of my favorite monsters to run as a dungeon master.
I look at him and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna go the other way. You have yourself a good night.
No, he had block text, so you automatically lose. You don't understand. The DM had to read something out.
In the center of the room, you see a large circular platform that has arcane runes scrolled across them.
Oh.
And around the outside of it. Bureau, make an Arcana check for me.
Come on.
Good.
Super believe in you, Ted Cooper.
They are conjurative in nature.
Conjurative?
Conjuration magic.
Is that what a teleportation circle is?
Or a plane shift.
Yeah. There's a chance that could be our way out.
Do we know what these things are around the corner?
Understood.
Those, it's in the room is lit. And those are 8 large pillars of stone that slowly seem to be shifting from red to blue to purple to green to like an LED light just shifting through different colors and giving off what appears to be some sort of arcane aura. And I'm gonna have all of you roll initiative.
Weep.
I know it's 9:40, so we might have to pause this.
I'm a fight.
You
in the
might
middle
have
of
to?
the fight. Probably
I'm
have
a
to
fight.
pause this in the middle of the fight.
I'm a fight.
No.
Unless you guys just want to end early and pick things up.
Oh, no, I want to
From
fight
this
it.
moment.
Oh,
I want to fight it.
so much.
You're gonna get one round in, and then it's 10 or so. but
Yeah, let's get a few rounds in.
One round.
One round, probably with us.
All right.
Oh,
I mean, look at the amount of characters on this fight.
yeah, that's
We got a
true.
surprise round, so that first round is us. So
You got a surprise round? Oh, so precious.
of course we did.
You're so precious.
He totally didn't say he expected it.
After it talked
He
to
set a
us,
trap
we
for
got
us. We set a trap for them, but he didn't come, so we brought the trap to him. Obviously,
Huh?
Alrighty.
Sometimes I feel like, why am I blanking on her name though? Ashley on initiative rolls.
Yeah.
You do normally go last.
Yeah, usually I'm like somewhere at the bottom.
Yeah. I can't remember the last time. Like one. Actually, no. You have gone first. But Ashley has gone first a handful of times too.
you got a rookie deck, so you gotta get those numbers up.
Yeah, that's also true. I mean, compared to other dex modifiers.
Stop doing
I mean-
crunches and start doing lunges.
Yeah, I have a one for mine as well, but my next ASI is going to charisma.
Yeah. Well, the way I see it, I'd rather have the low roll in the initiative. So,
And I have advantage on my initiatives.
show off.
Same.
Mine sucks though.
I mean, we've switched lives for once. This was the first time I've been before, like, second last in initiative, I think.
Oh wow.
You're actually
Yeah,
up
you,
first from between us.
Don't you get
Yeah.
advantage for danger
do.
sense? All right.
Yeah, he rolled it. He rolled it.
It's in
It
there.
rolls differently.
Yeah, initiative.
Anya, look at you, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it just for some reason it rolls 2, but it takes the higher and it just shows.
It doesn't show the second roll, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's weird.
It's probably something with how the Roll20 has an incorporated tracker, right? Turn tracker.
It does. I don't use it because I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, that's maybe why it doesn't show the 2 rolls, because that would be
Yeah.
throwing it off.
Oh yeah.
Am I up to that?
In a second, once I get the initiative countdown.
All right.
Spitballing.
Oh, I'd like to ask Biro if he's happy to be right at this moment.
I have mixed feelings. I'll be honest. In
All right.
character, out
So,
of
hey-
character, I'm like, this is awesome.
Actually, you know what? Can I, since I lose my DM inspiration at the end of this anyway,
Use it on your initiative.
well, I
Well,
could
use
take
it
a
on your
decent
first turn.
initiative, but that's true. We do get a first turn if I can get up there. Which I
Yeah.
couldn't.
I mean, you can join me in just dashing into the enemies,
You have a pretty decent initiative.
That's
You're
true.
like third out of our. You're third out of our group.
Hey, you could use it on your first round of attacks. Who knows?
That's true if I can get up there. If we
Um,
get 2 rounds in this fight.
My question is I want to see the rest of that we're all done.
Poor Shango.
Oh.
All right. Vanya,
Yeah.
you get to act first.
Alrighty. So I'm going to look at everybody else. We're fighting them, yeah? Yes. Yes.
I don't
Yes.
think we have a choice, Vanya.
A choice you have, leaving.
Shango's like, that's not necessarily true. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Like, we can leave.
The exit is in there.
Yes. So we
I
start
heard-
with the exit.
I heard we're fighting them. That's all I need to hear. I'm going to.
I'm assuming you can go into a rage.
Oh yeah, I'm going to rage,
Alright.
and then I'm going to dash. I'm going
Just
to
so you're
rage, and I'm
aware,
going to dash.
just so you're
Yep.
aware, that thing's floating about 30 feet off the ground,
Motherfucker.
as are the 2 spectators flanking him are about 20 feet off the ground.
Can I get to? Well, actually, I guess I can't see them from here. So can I get to this Nothic?
Well, you
As
can
I
get
start
to
charging?
this door, and then you'll be able to see all sorts of shit.
Cool.
Look at all that
Um,
stuff in there.
Target-rich environment.
So many goodies. Target-rich environment. I'm gonna shout at everything in the room. Come at me, you motherfuckers!
Come at me, bro. Come at me.
And then,
Who wants to die first?
I'm going to go for the. I guess go for the closest knot.
Alrighty.
Can I
you would
get
have-
to him?
40 feet of movement, I believe, is your movement. Yes.
I do.
So in order to get engaged with them, you'd have to dash for that extra 5 feet.
Ugh.
Or
Okay,
you
I'm
could
just gonna-
hold up that extra 5 feet.
I'm gonna hold up, stop
alright.
5 feet away from him, and throw both of my hand axes at him.
Alrighty.
That's what we're gonna do instead.
You got it, my friend. 18 hits.
Ew.
13 misses.
Damn.
Your magical hand axes are no longer magical at the moment.
Oh darn.
Damn it.
So I guess that's -1 damage off of them.
And on the
But,
attack rolls, which doesn't really affect anything.
No.
And is that extra radiant damage you do magical?
Does
Does it have a keyword magical in the description?
I don't believe it does. Divine Fury, blah 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 blah. Like it's kind of up to you.
It doesn't have a keyword magic in there, so I'll let
right.
it slide for now. So you hit one of them for 23 points of damage,
Yep. 22
or 22.
minus the magic.
Yep. 22 points of damage. As one of your axes clang, clang, clang into the wall, sticks into him, and it turns to you and
I will back at it.
that ends your turn.
Yep.
All right. That brings us to the beholder.
Shit.
The beholder is going to stay right where it's at. and it's gonna stay floating about 30 feet up off the ground, and it is going to fire 3 rays. The first of which is going to be at you, Vanya.
All right.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alrighty.
Great. So you watch as this bright pink ray slams into you, and you feel your muscles start to tense up and freeze, but you are able to fight that off. You didn't see where it came from, it just like a ray came out of the darkness.
Wait.
It's going to fire
I thought the
a
room was lit.
ray.
Did you say
Sorry?
the room is lit? Did you say the room is lit?
Oh yeah, sorry. Actually, the room is lit, so you can see it totally. It's lit by those pillars, those like stone pillars.
Yeah.
It's going to fire a ray.
Am I the only one in range
At
for it?
Noxus and a ray at Renata.
No.
Noxus, I need you to make a wisdom throw.
No.
So a light yellow beam comes streaking out of the room and crashes into you, Noxus. And you guys watch as Noxus just falls to the ground unconscious.
Shit.
He's breathing, and he starts snoring.
What?
Not the time. Not the time.
Renata, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. And I'm gonna use that inspiration.
Just missed it. You take 55 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh.
Actually, I have the dice. I'm gonna roll it. Sorry. Yeah. It might turn out better for you. Who knows?
I don't think he can knock me unconscious, at least, I think.
Holy shit, I actually rolled 55. You take 55 points. You take 55
Wow.
points of necrotic damage as this jet black ray with like this shadow coming off of it like steam just streams through the air and crashes into you as you feel your soul temporarily sucked from your body. Before you are able to like will it back into yourself.
Never expected that to ever happen again. Jeez.
That ends the beholder's turn, which brings us to initiative count 20. So a layer action
Shit.
goes off.
Oh, I'm glad we short rested.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use Tharn, because why not? Why not?
Oh no. The destroyer has come! He chose the form of the destroyer!
I'm just using him for like a thing.
A thing.
If I want to do a square or a thing, I have to do it as half the actual size. Like if it's 50 feet, I need to do it as 25 feet, right? So that it's right.
Oh. Does it
Yeah.
say 50 feet? So
Yeah,
this thing is now 50 feet.
That would be 50 feet across.
Hey, it's Tharn.
Wait, can you turn to a grid beggar?
The destroyer has come.
Yeah, I turned it on just to shape.
Oh, okay.
So
Destructor.
that's 50 feet. All right. So that you guys watch as almost like seeping up through the spaces in between the tiled stone floor. This slimy substance coats the ground, and that entire area of that aura is considered difficult terrain.
Oh.
Fike.
I'm gonna check on Knox and wake him up because we need him.
Yeah.
Are you so what are you doing?
I will smack him.
All right, so you go over and you use your action to rouse him awake. So you just grab him and slap him across the face. Noxus, you get slapped across the face and come to consciousness. You are prone.
The
As
fuck
Fike
was
is
that
standing
for?
over you. As Fike is standing over you. That's your action, Fike.
Yeah.
You're no longer sleeping, though, Noxus.
We need you. Don't go to sleep again.
I went to sleep.
Yes, you went to sleep. All right. I guess difficult terrain, so I can't move that much. 15, 30 feet with dash.
Yep.
I'll get there. That's it.
That's it?
I got nothing else.
Oh, that's all
Yeah, it's everything.
That's everything. All right. That ends your turn, Ren.
Yeah, great. First things first, I'm very glad we had a short rest because I can.
Yeah, how you looking, by the way?
Ow. A little bit less ow now, but not by much.
What are you at? Like, what actual number of hit points do you have?
I was at 18, and now I am at 34.
Holy shit.
Yeah, ow.
Okay.
So yeah, doing that. I'm assuming.
That's your bonus action.
Yep. Can she feel that the swords don't seem magical at the moment?
Yes.
Well, there goes the wand of magic missiles. So, best she can do is.
It's difficult terrain.
Yep, is dash.
Difficult terrain again.
Because there's slime that just burbled up from the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's
Dash
not
should
his
be able
eye
to
stalk.
get her.
No, that's not his eye. That's all that.
At least
that
next to Fike.
Square, it's a bit
Between
far.
these two.
You're a bit far.
Oh,
That's
well, for
35 feet.
30. Where's 30?
30 would be about there.
There.
Center your token.
Oh,
There
there.
you go. So
Okay.
So that's about 30 feet right there. Yeah.
Okay. And then just at least a defensive stance for Fike.
All right. That ends your turn. That brings us to Terra. Terra is going to be like, well, shit. I don't know how useful exactly I'm going to be with this whole thing. Everything I do is magic. She is going to... Piero, hold on. She's... Oh, no. Fuck. I honestly don't know what she's going to be able to do here.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she... There's literally nothing she can do.
Just stay alive, Tara. At least one of us has to make it out of here.
She is going to take out her battle axe. So that's 10 feet. So from there, she can get another. Yeah, she's going to dash to about there with her battle axe out, and that's it. Bureau.
Okay, I'm going to draw my Frostbrand rapier.
You pull it out, and that usual, like, frosty coldness that falls from the blade, it just looks like a mundane blade.
From where I'm standing? Can
Yeah.
he see me?
It's a cone going out, and I'm pretty sure.
It goes through the wall.
I'm pretty sure. Let me double check. But
Oh, it's not even. Huh.
Yeah, I thought he had to see us.
The beholder's central eye creates an area of anti-magic, as in the anti-magic field spell, in a 150-foot cone. At the start of each of its turns, the beholder decides which way the cone faces and whether the cone is active. The area works against the beholder's own eye rays.
Oh, then he couldn't have hit us, right?
Yeah.
If the cone was up.
Yeah, but the cone was up. I
Was
thought,
up.
Because
Yeah, 'cause it's
didn't.
X-
You mentioned his hand axes weren't magical, and neither was my swords.
He didn't work against his own stuff.
Yeah, I thought it was just in. I thought it was whatever general direction he's looking in.
All right. Well, I'm sorry, I made a mistake, but we're just. It's my bad. But
No worries.
Yeah.
I can't really go back, but
Mhm.
going. So for the moment, your weapon appears to be working.
Okay. So when I stick my head out around the corner, I imagine that it stops working.
No, because I fucked up. But
Okay, so his magic, anti-magic field is down right now.
it's currently down. Yeah.
Got
Okay.
it. Okay. So in that
Sorry.
case, no, it's fine.
I misread that.
I will stick my head out here, and that's gonna change what my game plan is. Well, shit. I'm going to drop a fireball. Yeah, right here.
Right
So I
there.
should be able to get the beholder, 2 Nothics, and 2 spectators.
Well, it's a 20-foot radius, and he's 30 feet in the air.
Okay, are they all right? So
And the spectators are 20 feet in the air.
Okay, and then the Nothics are on the ground.
Yes, because they can't float.
So I am going to move it, drop it close enough to where I can hopefully get at least the spectators and the beholder, and if I can get a couple of Nothics, great. If not, that's fine. Up to you.
All right, how many charges out of the wand are you using?
I'll use 2 charges and do it at level 4.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome.
Oof.
I mean, not bad on the regular rolls.
Yeah.
Well, the wand is a DC 15.
Correct.
I don't know why it says DC 17.
Because I didn't know how to.
Oh, no worries. The beholder gets a 16.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 17. The spectator on the top succeeds. Spectator on the bottom fails.
Okay. And then think that
15.
Nemo had told us about the anti-magic cone.
Yes.
Okay. So after doing that, I'm gonna duck back behind the wall and call out to Vanya and say, "Hey, could use your help with something over here." And that'll be my turn.
All right. That ends your turn. Brings us to the Nothics. Nothics are going to go here. Here. They do not appear to be affected by the slime.
You bitch. I
Bastard.
don't like you, nothing.
Nobody likes a Nothic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The beholder might.
He seems to think they're pretty cool.
They're pretty chill.
Yeah, the little bros.
Ooh, Vanya. Vanya, you got yourself a target-rich environment.
He was asking for it, right?
I think he's happy about it, probably.
Do you want to
All
line
right.
anywhere?
No, this Nothic's going to move about there. Make a con save, Fike, as he uses his gaze at you. His rotting gaze.
Shit.
That is a failure. You suffer
Fuck that thing.
7 points of necrotic damage. And then they are going to make 4 attacks, claw attacks against you, Cortanus.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is probably going to miss with a 13.
Yep.
Then a 25.
Yep.
Then a 18.
Nope.
And another 25.
Yep.
So 2 hit. So you take 8 and 7 points of slashing damage from the 2 strikes that hit. As they wrench into your thigh and shoulder, you feel that warm sensation as the blood starts to seep out. Vanya, those guys are going to make 6 attacks against you. 6 claw
Alright.
attacks.
All right.
That is a natural 20 on the first one.
Oof.
Okay.
16. 16.
Okay. Those will both hit.
A 10.
Nope.
That's a miss. How many was that?
2 hits, I believe.
No, total attacks. That was 4?
Yeah.
Or 5?
5?
I think it was 5.
4.
One more, and then another 16.
Okay. My
No,
AC is
that's
16.
5. That's 5. So there's one more.
Oh, yeah.
And a miss. So 1 crit and 3 hits. So the crit
Okay.
is 17 reduced to 8. And then 10 reduced to 5. 6 reduced to 3. And 11 reduced to 5. As they're just clawing, they're climbing up on you, clawing at you. You're getting swarmed. Noxus.
Okay, so this is difficult terrain. So how far can I move there? That's my whole movement would be right to there.
Probably like an extra 5 feet because you're not starting in the difficult terrain. So you can probably move 20 feet, I'll say.
I'd like to stay in cover.
All right.
Is that cover? Do I have cover there?
You have from what?
Any kind of... I don't know.
Depends on which creature you're looking to get cover from. Like these guys over here, you have no cover from.
This guy.
This guy, you would
Yeah.
have like partial cover.
That's fine. Would I still be able to cast some Eldritch Blast at him?
Yes.
Then I will do that.
All right. You send your 3 Eldritch Blasts at him.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
The last one hits. The first 2 hit him and just or just go wide and impact the walls. The third one strikes him for 12 points of damage.
And with my bonus action, I will do my healing light.
On yourself.
Yes.
Alrighty. Alrighty then. Yes. So you get 20 points of healing back. That brings us to the spectators. These guys. This guy's gonna float over. That actually, they're just gonna chill right where they're at, and they're gonna shoot some rays out. One of them's gonna fire 2 rays at you, Vanya, because you're the biggest, loudest target.
I sure am.
I didn't think you'd disagree with that. So I'm going to need you to make a wisdom, and then another wisdom. So 2 wisdom saves in succession.
Okay.
All right. So you succeed on both of them, just barely on the second one. So you feel these things try to fuck with your mind again, but you use your rage and you push through it, and I gotta kill these things. And they are ineffectual. The other one is going to fire its rays at you, Fike. Both of its rays. So I'm gonna need a con save and then a wisdom save. Success.
Yay!
Yeah. So you it tries to paralyze you, and you fight that off. And then the second one tries to confuse you, and you're able to push that suppressive force out of your mind, no problem. And that brings us to Shango. He's Shango.
All right. So let's see. I have noticed the magic working, right?
Yes.
So
Sorry about that screw up, guys. By the way.
it's all good. It's all
All
good.
good.
Nobody's perfect. Okay. So let's see. What are we gonna do? First up, we're gonna go to the edge here. So that takes 20 feet of my movement.
Yep.
And then I can see him? Question mark? No.
He's got cover from you.
Okay. But I can see him.
You can see this he's
Okay.
got
Well,
like 3/4 cover from you, so you can see like just the outside of him on this
yeah.
side.
Well, we'll make it easier. Right? I'll
You
move
can see his
another
eye
couple.
stalks flailing in the air.
Yeah.
I'll move a couple more feet in here.
All
So
right.
that would
So you
be,
step into this gooey, slippery stuff.
Yeah. So that'd use another like 10 feet of
Another
movement.
10 feet. Yeah. So that's 30 feet of movement total.
30 total, yeah. Okay, so shit, I still don't see that. Yeah, I don't see that. Okay, sorry. Yeah. Noticing that magic works, I will remember something else. No, I stuck with what I was gonna do. I will.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
I will reach out my hand, and a thick black storm cloud appears right about here, and like 10 feet up. And then from it, 3 bolts of lightning go onto the beholder. So I'm casting Quartz Thunder, 6th level.
Straight at the beholder, not splitting it.
Single target, all at the beholder.
All right. And what save is that again?
Dex.
Dex.
And now here's a question for the DM.
Fuck! I've been forgetting to do that.
Mm.
All right. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Destructive Wrath for the max damage. Do I decide that after I know if they made or failed the success, the save?
That's a good question. I would say when you're casting the spell, you decide. So,
Okay.
like as you're casting the spell, you say, "I'm going to use destructive ray."
All right, so then I'll decide to do that.
All right.
So I'll mutter to myself that some people might hear no holding back this time. And 6th level Quartz Thunder, single target, destructive wrath. So that is 90 damage if he saves, 45 if he sorry, 45 if he saves, 90 if he fails.
He rolled a
Next
natural 18,
Oof.
so that's a total of 20.
Yeah, so that's then 45.
Oof, that's still a lot of damage.
Yeah, get wrecked.
Damn, that would have been amazing. 90 damage.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
All right, so 45, you say?
Yeah,
Yes.
because it would be 90, but then 90, 10, so 90, but then half is 45.
Yep. Oof, he did not like that.
Good, he shouldn't. And then because I can't see the guys and what's going on down here.
You can see what's going on with Vanya, though. Yeah.
Yep. I'll yell to Vanya, keep fighting, and I'll just throw a healing word his way, 2nd level.
All right.
If I can find it in my thing.
All right, and then I'm gonna, because I forgot to use his lens, I'm gonna throw 3 more rays out there real quick before we end the session.
Here we go.
And they're gonna be at the 3 people in the room. One for, sorry.
Just for the last 10 feet.
Oh
of
yeah,
movement.
9. Oh, your last 10 feet of movement. Yeah.
I'll just step down a little bit and 9 healing for Vanya.
All right, 9 healing for you, Vanya.
All right, thank you.
You got another ray coming your way.
Ugh.
As a rusty red beam, almost brown, comes coming towards you. I need you to make a dex save.
Oof. I'm gonna fanatical focus to re-roll that one.
Okay.
Yes, that's better. I don't know if it's good enough.
Need a
but it's better.
17.
Oh!
Sorry, buddy. You take as the disintegration ray hits you. You take 38 points of force damage. As this beam just slams into you. Fike, another ray comes your way. I need you to make a dexterity save.
Yes.
33. Shoot, yeah, you just jump right out of the way as this slate gray ray just comes shooting towards you, and you dodge out of the way, and you watch as it hits the wall behind you, and it turns to stone, like solid over stone, even more stone than it actually is. And then Ren, I've already done that one. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
As a bright red ray comes shooting towards you. As you get smashed with it, you look up at this beholder and are just filled with the fright and dread of the ages. You are under a fear effect.
Oh, not again.
So if you could put that on your token.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll stop for tonight.
Shit.
And we'll pick up right at the beginning of the next station in the middle of this beholder fight.
What's a good fear? I don't know.
What did I find the last time? I think it was like a screaming guy
I
or
like
something.
the chained heart, but that's just me. I think that's what I used for fear before.
Chained
No,
heart?
that was for paralysis.
Oh, that was for.
Oh, maybe
I used that screaming guy
this
before.
one? Or what screaming one?
It's a little bit low with the one you
last
just had.
Oh, this one?
Second
Yeah.
left.
That's just what I used last
Oh,
time.
okay. Cool.
That's a good fear.
That's a good one. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Alrighty.
Damn.
Bill,
Yeah.
my question is, would you be able to show us the rest of the map if and when we beat this?
Who knows if you're ever gonna come back here?
Yeah,
We're
we-
not. We're not.
Anyway. Whew. Guys.
So that happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
Almost killed me there.
This fight's not even near over
Right?
yet. So,
It hasn't even really started.
Mm-hmm.
Whew.
Bill gonna murder me?
I don't know. It's not looking good. You've got how many hit points at the moment?
19.
So yeah.
Literally out of his hands.
Oh, okay. Anyway, good job. I was kind of hoping you guys didn't come back this way because it was getting so late in the night that you wouldn't just,
Yeah.
but anyway,
We did.
my bad on the eye at the beginning, guys. That's my bad.
It
Um,
happens.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Stuff happens.
Got a lot to keep track of, so
Mhm.
don't worry.
Sorry, I was right, guys.
Fuck you, Bureau. Fuck
what's
you.
their XP?
Yup.
Because I think some
Yep.
people might be leveling tonight.
Yup.
Yeah, I actually have a question about
Uh,
that. How is it gonna work?
Oh, yeah.
Because we're in the middle of a fight. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I get is one more Indomitable.
Since we're fighting.
I think as per Raw, you have to
Beholder.
long rest to
Yeah,
gain
usually-
stuff, right?
Usually we're not in the middle of like fight and stuff, so I'll say that it officially takes will take place at your next short or long rest.
Okay.
But sorry, I don't know how else to.
Yeah, no. That was like, oh, like would have found the next session. Not this
Yeah.
Yeah, right? That would have been great.
Yeah.
Did anyone
Um,
else's experience points disappear?
Mhm.
Since
Mine
yesterday?
did.
No.
No?
Yep. Mine did.
Oh, no.
I don't track them in roll 20.
Fike, I have 56, so you're around there. Because I know that you and I
Your
were
XP
like
disappeared.
Yeah, so I think they made a change to that characters, and I'd put 121 over 180, so I knew what I needed to get to, and I think they
Yeah, me
cleared it.
too.
Oh.
I had 83 over 180.
Yeah, I didn't put
Well, at
the...
least you remember what you had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
lucky.
Yeah.
Very luckily.
I did not put a dash or the thing.
So Nox, you got 21. Ren, you got 21. Shango, you got 20. Biero, you got 20. Fike got 21, and Vanya got 20. So I'm pretty sure that dings Shango.
Yep.
And meat.
ding 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 ding.
Noxus, you
ding,
dinged?
No, I'm just singing. I'm just saying ding ding.
And Ren dings.
Mm-hmm.
And
Holy crap, we
since they
leveled up at the
ding,
same
I
time. High
assume
five,
they
Shango.
get the benefits of a
Yo.
long rest too.
There's my camera.
What's that?
I assume since they ding, they also get the benefit of rest.
Of a long rest?
That'd be great.
When you level up in a video game, all your
I was
health goes
just
all the way
about-
back to max.
Yeah.
True. True.
That's why I like D&D
Fine,
more
you
than
get it?
video games.
Well,
I am 20 and a half points away from halfway.
just so I know.
20 and a half?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I can re-roll that, right?
Yes.
Are we rolling?
Uh,
I mean, you can roll them, and
yeah, just
Mark
note for
it.
next
Mark
time.
it.
Mark
not
it down.
gonna-
Yeah,
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 not
just
gonna-
mark
Extra
it down.
9.
are you going to
close
go
finish.
cleric or sorcerer?
Sorcerer. It's going back and forth on that like 50 times.
Decisions.
Who's sorcerer one?
Do we not get the +1 to proficiency bonus?
You still get it. That's total level.
Oh.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah,
No,
for the, yeah, that.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Sorry.
We'll see. Oh, I won't touch anything on my sheet then.
Yeah, I'll just throw that in next time.
Alright, I gotta remind myself. I'm at 19.
My next level, I get 7th level spells.
Yep.
You got 7th level spell slots now, Shango, right?
Yeah, I got the 7 level spell slot. That's one of why I
Nice.
was hoping to level before the fight. So I
Mhm.
got 6th level sorcerer spells and the 7th level spell slot.
Ooh,
Just
then you could
works
have
out.
cast that. Could have cast that cord lightning at 7th level. That would've
Yeah.
been dope.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would have been great.
And chain lightning is actually almost as well. For a single target, it's just a little weaker, and for more than one target, it's a lot stronger.
Mm.
Alrighty. Vanya's looking for him pretty low.
I
Yeah.
am bloodied.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
bloodied.
Uh,
You're blinking red, Ren.
Mm-hmm.
Blinkerin!
I haven't used any of my healing potions yet.
I still got one healing potion. It's just a regular one.
As long as I don't take a disintegrate ray or a death ray, I
Yeah.
should be fine. That's the real worry at this point.
Right.
Well, they're randomly decided,
Mhm.
so
I know.
We shall find out
I know.
next week if we
Vanya
TPK
doesn't-
or not.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna wait until
I
next
believe
week,
you.
damn it! Ugh.
sorry. I mean, just happens to work out that way sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So who would like to
Everybody-
roll stats?
Everybody's a little quiet tonight. Usually there's a lot of chatter as soon as the game ends, but tonight everybody's just like.
Well,
silence.
that happened. That's the chatter.
I think Dad smacked Mom at the dinner table, and we were still talking. So,
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that's a good analogy.
Oof.
Is it though? That's kind of like.
Is
what-
it?
That's kind of like. Well,
Well,
he's
for the
talking about like
reaction.
yeah, the reaction is what he's talking about. Because it's very accurate.
Oh,
And on that note, I'm out.
night.
It's night.
All right.
Oh,
I'll turn off the
so-
stream. Good
so
night,
was it-
everybody.
I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. I'm proud to be in whatever sitch, like singing on Twitch or playing D&D. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. You may call me obsessive, but I just border on being a collector and being a dragon that sits atop my treasure. That's so shiny. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder. And my partners love me for it. I'm a natural 20 when it comes to being me. I'm a time traveler, so Alonzi. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello, sweetie. I'm a badass, asexual, polyhedral dice holder, and proud to be. I'm a flying ace and fly through outer space. Hello,